guys, welcome back. It is the finals. We are live. Hard Times Billiards, Sacramento, California for the NAPT West Coast Challenge. Melissa Herndon, Veronique Menard taking each other on in the finals. They are racing to 7. True double dip. Amazing break from Veronique. She does get a look at the one ball. It is Melissa sitting in the hot seat. It is a true double dip. Welcome back to it, everybody. And if you are just joining in, we do have both chat lines open, both on Facebook as well as YouTube. We are locked, we are loaded, we are ready to rock and roll. Help us out, smash that share button. This is going to be a barn burner of a match. And a little bit perhaps of an adrenaline stroke on that one ball.
I'm thinking after the way she played in the last set, there's a good chance she could pull off this double dip.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, James. We definitely appreciate it. Let's see if we can smash that share button, get as many people as what we can. These ladies certainly deserve it.
Pretty good kick shot from Vero there. I don't think this 5 will pass in the bottom right. We're about to find out.
Looks like she's shaving that into the side. Indeed she did.
Oh, she got real unlucky there.
She got really, really unlucky. Very unfortunate. She deserved better than that.
We might see her jump at this. If she can't see the edge, we might see her jump it. No, she could see enough to pot it, but she mishit it. Oh, but she's left this very, very tough.
Indeed. We'll see if Vero can bring a shot here. Pot that 6 bottom right-hand corner, missing the 8 ball. Come back across to the right-hand side of the table for the 7 into the top right-hand corner.
Tricky little positional play here. Gotta avoid some traffic.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
That's a fantastic shot.
Oh, she almost snuggled up next to that 10. But it did bump over enough for her to be able to pot this 7 ball.
That was a great shot.
And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, we're live, Sacramento, California. Hard Times Billiards, NAPT West Coast Challenge. This is it. This is the finals.
Veronique will have to beat Melissa twice in order to take home this title.
Indeed. True double dip with a shot clock. She is eagle-eyeing.
She gave that one the adrenaline stroke, too.
She sure did.
She certainly couldn't have been playing shape in the side, could she?
Not with the way that cue ball wiped its feet and almost went into that corner pocket.
When she's got a half-decent look here, I would still expect her to pot this in the side.
Yeah, really not a lot to do with shape here either. Just a nice roll-up. 10 ball into that top right-hand corner. She dug down one of the 10 into the same pocket.
Yeah, now she can shoot in the side.
Absolutely spread the word. for the NAPT, guys. If anybody wants to come and play in any of the events, the next one is in Grays Lake, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. You can head on to the playnapt.com website. Get all the information there. They've got a tour stop in Las Vegas at Griff's. They've got another one in Montreal. I won't say which one or where because I'll butcher it.
They've got one in Phoenix, one in Grays Lake, Illinois. And of course, right here, Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California.
Beautiful room.
So Vero with the first game on the board will put a little pressure on Melissa. She knows Vero's here to play.
And all too often in a true double dip, you will see the B-side winner take the first set because they just came out of a match. They're fairly warm, whereas the A-side winner has been sitting. As much as, you know, you get to kind of practice and bang balls around, getting into competition mode sometimes takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's not the same just out there hitting balls by yourself. It's a world of difference when you're under the heat of competition.
Indeed.
So she's got a bit of a tricky little shot here where she needs to avoid the right side pocket. A soft draw here to play the 2 in the bottom left.
And I see Gary Hauk has tuned in. Thank you for tuning in, Gary. I did send a message both to your cell phone as well as your Facebook message. I don't know if you've got your volume on or not, but I'll try to give you a shout here within the next week or so.
So this will be the key shot in this rack. If she can get good on the 4, she should be able to get on the 5 fairly easy.
So are you playing below the 4 or above the 4?
I think I'm gonna try to play above, but I don't know if that's really an option.
Unless you can spear it in like that.
And the angle she got is absolutely perfect as well.
She drew that phenomenally well.
We'll see if she plays this slow with bottom outside. And she does, to absolute perfection.
Punches that 6 ball a little bit closer to the pocket as well.
Now she just takes a look to see if the 8 will go, and it will not. So she's going to need to play a good shot from the 6 to the 8 to get below the 8. And we'll see her use 3 rails to try to accomplish that. Forward, inside spin, little top left juice here. She's getting perfect here. That's a fantastic shot.
What a great shot.
And this is still a bit of a tester, shooting past the side pocket.
For me, this is where those horns always jump out on me. She tried to avoid those horns by overcutting that a little bit.
She hasn't sold it out. Vero's going to have to play a bank shot here to the bottom left. Unless she likes trying to find a safe, but I would prefer shooting at this, and with the way she's been potting, I would expect her to make it, or at least get very, very close.
Is there a case for taking the cue ball off the 8 off that side rail and just trying to kick that 9 ball in?
Yeah, I was looking at that too, but it's difficult.
It is a little difficult, but I think if you miss that, it sends the 8 ball in a rather good spot.
The problem would be if you made it, then you send the 8 to a bad spot as well.
This is very true.
She played a really good controlled speed shot there. Missed the bank on the high side. And I don't think she can see any of this ball, so she's going to kick it towards the bottom left.
Great shot.
She very nearly made it. And
she did, and left a lot of distance there.
Yeah, she's left a very, very tough look for Veronique here. But I think she can hit enough of this 8 to bank it up table and use the 10 for cover here.
Got cold in here again, Ben.
Yeah, it gets real cold. Like after 3 o'clock in this room, it gets cold.
I need a jacket, which
Yeah.
is very odd being that we're in Sacramento with 33 plus degrees.
So is she going to try to cut this in? Because that would be very brave.
O'Neil DaCosta checking in from Jamaica. Look at this shot.
She tried to cut it.
She did, but missed it to perfection.
I mean, unless she was playing that shot, but I don't think she was.
I don't think so.
If she
Although
was,
that
it
is
was genius.
That is a shot that we saw Alex Pagulayan show Steven.
Yeah.
That was a good one-pocket shot.
Well, I like Melissa's chances of making this ball jumping over the 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and close to the hole.
She jumps really well.
Scott King, I'm not sure about that. She caught a little siding on that ball, and it swerved just before it hit the 8. Celsius for the win. Very good. That's a very good one. I might use that one against her.
Absolutely. I think I like it.
Forget about Go Canada, go Celsius.
Right?
So I think we'll see her go around this 10 and shoot it in the same pocket as the 9.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting her money's worth out of that rest, let me tell you. I've seen her use this at least 5 times per match.
Absolutely. She's got no fear of using it. And she is very, very efficient with it.
You see that elbow right out to the side.
Mm-hmm.
She's got very good technique with the rest.
And you can see her hand there almost like chopsticks, which is what we heard one of the viewers saying, oh, she did draw that. I thought she was going your way.
That was a really, really good shot she played there. And this 10 ball to give her a 2-0 lead.
Wow.
Which is big. It's going to start putting a little bit of doubt in Melissa's mind here.
Yeah. The mind games start to play. Very well done.
Pumps that one in for a 2-0 lead. And this is the hardware these ladies are now playing for. The winner is going to receive this beautiful trophy. The loser will not receive a trophy, but they will receive a little over $2,000 in cash. Nothing wrong with that. So first place here is $31.60, I believe. Double check, I do have a picture of the payouts here. $31.80 first prize. Second prize is $21.20. So they're playing this match for $1,060 in prize money difference.
Yeah, just send me a friend request on Facebook, Brian. Grant Zemp is my last name. And I can check it out for you, and then I'll just send you a link through Messenger.
So Vero with the break in the third rack. She's been hitting it as good as anyone this weekend, and that is how she got herself to the final. Takes a good break to make it this deep in these tournaments. And she crushed that one, and she's going to get a shot on the 1 ball here. Made a ball, shot on the 1. I can't tell if the 7 is covering most of that pocket. She may need to play a 1-7 combination.
In fact, I'll even make it easier. I just sent you a friend request, Brian.
So I didn't see if she called the 7. Possibly the 1 does squeak by there. Oh, it had plenty of room.
Lots and lots. Does she take this 310?
She's going to shoot the 2 and then take the 310, absolutely. It looks pretty close to straight.
And yes, Pascal Vero would need to win twice.
It's a bit of an uncharacteristic missed stroke from Miss Menard there.
I think she had the chicken wing happen there.
Yeah, that arm came a little loose.
It did.
I don't know if this 2 will pass, but there's only one way to find out.
Based on looking at the computer screen, I would say it does not pass.
And I would say, judging from where her eyes just went, it does not pass. She was looking at where she can get safe. That's a really good shot.
That's a great shot.
And we'll see if Vero goes to the top rail here, which I think is the play. You might even pot this if you hit it well. And it's just that 1/4 inch off the rail, where it gives you a lot more room for error here.
It's in.
Yeah, I knew she was going to get real close there. That's a fantastic shot.
I could tell as soon as it came off the top rail, I was looking pretty much down the barrel at it.
I think that's one of the best shots we've seen in
I
the
agree.
entire tournament.
Shot
and
of the tournament,
she
for
came with
sure.
it in the final. There's no better time to come with the shot of the tournament than in the final when you got to win twice and you're up 2-0 in a race to 7.
Absolutely.
She's called her extension here to make sure she gets this 3-ball correct. She needs to play this in the top left. And then what she does with the 4 after is anyone's guess.
Well, you got to watch that right-hand side pocket here, too, from the scratch.
Ooh. If she cut that right in the heart, she was missing the scratch. She overcut it a little and nearly scratched. So Melissa's got to start making some moves here.
Well, I think you're going to see her pull this rack out. Just based on how everything is lying on the table. She did come up a little bit short there.
And that can be due to Veronique putting a little pressure on her. Possibly starting to play a little timid. But that shot was not timid.
Nope.
That's a really good shot.
Oh, yeah, of course, Brian. These ladies have been battling hard all weekend long. They started actually Thursday night with a Pro-Am charity event. So started Thursday night and then went Friday, Saturday, and final day today.
Good shot there. Good angle on the 8 to get to the 9. She just want to be jacked up. She is.
A little bit hampered, but I think she'll be all right.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, nice little chop stroke there.
So I think she'll go forward here and use the bottom rail rather than try to pinch this and play the stop shot.
I agree.
But she's going to prove me wrong here. Maybe slide over to the other side. Or she's straighter than what I can tell. She was much straighter than what it looked from my angle.
Even from my angle, I thought for sure she was just going to play forward off that bottom rail. There it is. Melissa on the board.
2-1 in this race to 7. She needs to win once. Veronique needs to win twice.
Indeed. We'll give a shout out to one of our sponsors here, guys. It is the Sure Shot billiard site. Genius little device. Should be in the hands of just about every pool player. And if you head on to their website, sureshotbilliardsite.com, and use the promo code CSL Pool, all capital letters, you can get a 10% discount off that. And Terry, thanks for tuning in all the way from Tirana. This is where Adrienne reminds me to breathe. Indeed, very important part of the game.
That is a great piece of advice.
Absolutely.
It's
I oftentimes catch myself holding my breath.
a lot of players do. That's something I teach a lot, is to make sure you're breathing properly, especially in these kind of moments. When you're in the final and the pressure is on, you often forget that you need to breathe. And holding your breath when you're shooting is not recommended. Oh,
Yes.
she hit that so good the chalk flew off the table.
Chuck said, forget this, man. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
What is the prize money?
31,
For first and second.
31.80 first prize. 21.60 second prize.
So just over $1,000 difference in the match.
21.20, I believe, is actually second prize. So it's about $1,060 difference in prize money here. It's a fairly big match. $1,000 match. You don't get to play that every day.
No doubt.
So she's going to try to spin this in. Lots of left-hand English to throw it. Oh, no. She went with the safe, and she did really well there.
She hit that almost to perfection.
And the 5 is covering.
You get to look down the barrel at that one.
The 5 is not covering any of the 1 ball. I thought it was, but. So she can possibly find a return safe here, banking this up table using the 9-10 for cover. Or she can flick the other side.
Stephen says I shoot on an exhale as part of my pre-shot routine. Doing that means I bother to inhale at least once since my last shot.
Good piece of advice there.
Yeah, absolutely. You should always inhale prior to exhale.
It is very difficult to exhale without first inhaling.
This is very true. And you know what I found is when I'm at work, if I am kind of doing something that's half dangerous, hanging out over the roof or leaning back off my ladder, I will also hold my breath. I found myself getting to the point where I made myself dizzy. I was holding my breath so much, which when you're on top of a ladder hanging out over things is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want to be getting dizzy in that situation.
No. So now every time I do that, I always remind myself to breathe.
So I think Vero's going to use 2 rails here and try to kick the one towards the top left. Didn't quite get the required siding.
Nice effort, though.
Very good effort. So the 1, 2, 3, and then I think she'll need to play a 5-6 combination. Unless when she shoots the 2 ball, she decides to break out the 5, which is actually what I might do. She might do it with the 1, but I don't like doing it with the 1. I like doing it with the 2 here because the 3 is a hanger. But if the 5-6 is wired, then she'll just take that route.
This is where if I try to break out that 5-6, I end up inevitably either breaking into something worse or I just hook myself totally.
Well, it's possible the 5 actually goes in the top left. It's just too tough to tell from this angle, but that's what she went over and looked at.
That's what she played for, but did she get there?
Yeah, she's absolutely perfect here. And I think we'll see her roll it so that she has a little bit of angle on the 6 to get to the 7.
Brian, I have way too much going on up there. Inhale and exhale is not part of the party between my ears. Well done, Brian. Well done.
This is absolute perfection. She landed on a dime there to get shape on the 7. Very good shot. A 7, 8, 9, 10 to tie this at 2.
Very well done.
She's sort of on the wrong side. I don't think it'll matter though.
No, I think she's duck soup from here.
Well, she's straight enough to just play a stop shot here. Perfect. And And she's recovered well after losing the first 2 games.
Indeed, and guys, if you're tuning in on Facebook, it's going to lag out here just for a minute or 2 or 10 seconds, but it will correct itself.
Oh my goodness. That was very, very uncharacteristic miss from Melissa there.
Yeah, and usually she pots those in just like she did. A little bit of authority, and they go into the heart.
Vero's going to give her the full punishment here. She got perfect on the 10.
Absolutely.
This 10 ball to take a 3-1 lead in this race to 7.
And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Hit that share button. These ladies deserve a very, very large audience. They've played their hearts out. Well done for Vero. Taking 3-1 lead over Melissa.
And she'll be breaking to take a 4-1 lead here.
Absolutely. We'll give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here. It's JB Cases. Phenomenal quality. And as with every JB case, comes with a full lifetime warranty. There are 2 different codes that you can use through Q Sports Live. One is simply a referral code that when you're ordering your Q or your case, that lets them know that indeed you did hear about JB Cases through Q Sports Live. That code, I believe, is simply CSL. Should be in the drop-down menu. The other one, of course, is CSL-logo. Again, that one is in the drop-down menu, where you can add the Q Sports Live logo onto your JB case for no charge. That is courtesy of JB Cases. Table is a 4x8. Nope. These are 4.5 by 9 foot tables.
Jeff Blaze in the house. Jeff's rooting on his countrywoman. Jeff is from Montreal, I believe, as well. The maker of the BQ. Jeff Blaze. Welcome, Jeff. Actually had a match against Jeff in Vegas where he mopped the floor with me.
Yeah, Brian, just to clarify, with really tight pockets for sure. Great shot there from Melissa.
Quebec, yes, very good. Quebec.
And good evening, Brent. How are you?
I guess I should note that although Jeff may have mopped the floor with me in the singles, we gave it back to him in the teams.
Yeah, you did.
I just needed 4 other guys to help me out.
And I'm not sure if Melissa got there on that safety. That 10 ball might
She
be
was-
just in the way there.
She was trying to pot that on the side, and she missed it by quite a bit, and I think she got a little bit lucky.
I can't quite tell if...
She's got enough to
Veronique,
play
yeah.
a good safe.
Absolutely. Separating safety, but I don't think she got there. I'm pretty sure Melissa gets the whole 2 ball here.
Well, she needs to start coming with it. After missing that 9 in the last game, it's easy to get rattled here.
Mhm.
So we'll see if she can compose herself.
Dave says you're supposed to breathe. Now I get why my opponents call me Papa Smurf.
Always blue in the face because you're holding your breath, turning purple. Well, she's struggling a little bit here. She hasn't figured out the speed yet.
Well, and that's quite often, as I mentioned at the start, typically what you see in the finals on a true double dip is the player coming around from the B side, obviously just coming off of a match and a win, are all in as far as the table speed and confidence. Whereas typical for the A side winner to have been sitting for a couple of hours. So typically you do see the match go into the second set.
With the way Vero's playing, I fully expect to see a second set here.
Kenny, is the NAPT once a year? What's the buy-in? Does a player have to qualify before playing in this tour? First question, no. There are a couple of different tours around. We are at this one here in Sacramento at Hard Times Billiards. The next one is in mid-August. That'll be in Grays Lake, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. Following that will be Las Vegas, Nevada, and then on to Montreal. So quite a few different tours. If you want to get the information on the tours, you can visit the website playnapt.com, and that'll give you all the information. Buy-in, I believe, is $285, and I don't believe you have to qualify. You can pay your entry fee.
Yeah, I think you just have to pay a tour sanction
Membership fee or
fee,
something.
membership fee, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is open to anyone to play in these Division 1s. Look at this stroke by Vero. Just fantastic. And she got, I think, perfect to the point where she can roll forward and play the 7 in the bottom right next. So that was a really good shot she played there. She's going below it.
It was a really nice shot.
And now all she has to do is pot this 7. The shape is very natural. Just middle ball.
And avoid that side pocket on the right-hand side. Don't know if it'll come into play or not, but cue ball will be heading that direction.
Yeah, definitely on this angle, I think she'll come up well short of the side. She overcut it by just a hair. That could be a big turning point in this match if Melissa can get out. 3-2 or 4-1 is a world of difference.
Big spot in the match right here. Big game for both players.
Tough shot here. She needs to play this with lots of left English and try to swing around off 3 rails here. I don't think she got the spin she wanted there.
No, she just played straight top.
I think if anything she was maybe trying to play with outside. But she didn't get the spin required, and now she needs to come with a big shot here. She's going to play the bank, and I like it.
Wow.
Just caught the horn, but that's not worst case scenario.
Yeah. She left it good. She did not sell that out by any means.
If I'm Vero here, I'm going to hit about half of the 8, bank it up table around the middle diamond and try to use the 9 for cover. Mostly I'm just trying to get the 8 ball correct here. Just a hair of inside English to straighten out the 8 and slow down the cue ball. Just like this.
Oh, she hit it perfect.
Yeah, that's really well done. I think the only reasonable shot here for Melissa is to play a masse.
I agree. Masse off the top rail. And you can use that one pocket shot here too. Off the rail, right hand spin, kick underneath the 8, send the 8 down and stick the cue ball.
This is going to work out okay.
That'll work perfect.
Not ideal. She has
a good hit.
She has left a very makeable shot for Vero. And if she can take a 4-1 lead here, she's going to be very tough to stop. Well struck. Really well struck.
Absolutely. Nice little slow roll on the cue ball here. Slow roll this 9 ball in. Maybe a touch of left.
Caught a little bit of a funny contact there, but
A little bit.
still effective. And this for a 4-1 lead in the final. First set, she will need to win twice. So this will go a long way to build her confidence.
I agree.
And let me tell you, the walls are closing in for Melissa. There's some doubt creeping in her mind now.
And this is what Vero has on her mind right now. Wants to get it to the second set so that she can put her hands on the championship cup. Really nice piece of hardware here, along with the cash. And of course, guys, if you are just tuning in, we are watching the final match. Melissa Herndon versus Veronique Menard. It is for the NAPT West Coast Challenge. We're broadcasting live at a Hard Times Billiards, Sacramento, California. And this is Melissa at the table.
Yeah, she breaks with the best of them.
You bet.
Looks like she's coming up dry here. Four balls.
But the 4 says hello.
Yeah, the 4 came to save the day.
It did. Got itself in the game.
Vero Menard in the house, folks. She's looking at a push shot here. We'll see if she pushes to a jump or she's just going to push to a long shot. She would have rather had the cue ball right on the rail. I think she's well overhit this. That's going to leave Melissa an opening, although the 8-9 is in a funny spot here. So she'll need to negotiate something along the way here to deal with that. The 8-9 combination looks like it lays fairly well, but she would definitely prefer to not have to play a combo.
Doesn't look like that 8 will cut into that side either. I don't know if you went over that. I just got back.
Yeah, Vero's pretty much dialed in. You're right about that. She tried to play the combo because she didn't like the 8, but that was a very tough shot. She's left it tough.
Do you think that 8 cuts in the side, Ben?
I am almost certain it does not. So I think at some point they'll need to probably play an 8-9 combination or use the 7 to develop it.
Could you play the 5 off the 8 into the side pocket?
And I think the 8 is too far past for that shot as well. I did look at that. The 6 ball is actually in a really good spot as well, where you could use the 6 to
Bump the 9?
bump it and still have a shot on the 7, which is down there. So they're going to have to deal with all these other balls first. That's a really, really good shot from Melissa there. She didn't get safe, but she hit that really good. Well, Vero's missed that ball, but it's a long way up table to get on the 4 from this 3. She'll need to play this with inside spin using 2 rails in order to accomplish shape on the 4. Very tricky little shot here.
Oh, she hit it to perfection.
Yeah, she's got the power stroke, this girl. She don't shy away from that shot.
No, unfortunately, she's a little bit hampered now by this 9 ball. Shouldn't pose as a problem for her, though.
No, look at this. She's got real good on this 5.
But did she get too straight to get to the 6?
No, she's absolutely perfect here. I think she can punch over. Might be a little bit difficult. No, but judging by her body reaction there, she's not happy. Definitely too straight. But there's a way you can cheat this and punch it. Just like that. Very thin cut on this and up and down for shape. Oh, she moved the 9 with her finger, but the cue ball didn't come in the path of it, so no harm, no foul there.
Nope.
But definitely Vero's moving that back, so the 8-9 is still wired, or mostly wired. Fairly straightforward. She'll need to deal with the 6 first.
She's going to go off the short rail here.
The short rail?
Short side rail.
The long rail.
Or the long rail, short kick.
The long one, short kick. Maybe using the short rail as well here. Oh, and she tried to. She tried to sort of use both rails there. Very good effort, and still leaving Melissa the same issue with the 8-9.
So do you try to break that out right here off the 6 ball?
I do, because I feel like I always get a shot on the 7. She's mishit it. She's going to be hooked behind the 10. Well, not hooked behind the 10, but
she's now shooting from downtown off the beach. Oh, but cinches it.
Wow.
Absolutely cinches it and perfect shape.
Well, yeah, that was a full stroke. There was no cinch there. She played full shape, pounded it. Great shot there too as well. She's starting to settle in a bit here by the looks of it. But she knows she needs to start moving. Oh, that's a fantastic stroke as well.
Absolutely.
A little bit short, but that won't matter. Yeah, both these women play absolutely fantastic. Brian, you got that right. And she came with it when she needed it most. Got it to 4-2. We'll see if Vero can hold serve here. Another one of our big supporters, Mr. Bob Danielson, Custom Cues. And go check him out online, bdcuesandcomics.com. That is the home of the Sweet Spot 360-degree low deflection shaft, also known as the SS360.
Amazing piece of hardware.
It's a 6-piece maple shaft that is super, super low deflection.
Hits like a dream, that thing.
That thing won me a handful of tournaments.
Yeah, Brian, I would probably say Melissa does not want to play 2 sets. She'd like to just take it home right here.
Well, and if Veronique wins the first set, she's a huge favorite to win the second set.
I think at this level they should be playing all ball fouls.
I totally agree, especially with a referee watching the match.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% agree. At this level, it should be all ball fouls. And both these ladies are used to those rules as well. They've played lots of tournaments where it is all ball fouls, so it wouldn't bother them too much. That might be something to tell your wife there, Brian. She kind of makes the rules here.
Yeah, she's kind of the key decision maker.
What's for dinner? Todd, don't talk about dinner right now.
Yeah. You can't have dinner before you've eaten lunch, which neither Ben and I have done. Which is now 3 days running that we've done that.
It's actually like 3 years running for me, not eating lunch. I don't eat lunch unless I'm doing hard labor.
Hey, you're welcome, Brian. Anytime that we can get anybody out of doing the honeydews, we're in support of. And you know that Adrienne can't get mad because she knows that we're highly entertaining. And once you start watching, you can't put us down.
This is a really good shot from Vero here. Really smart shot.
See, there you go. You're supporting her. I completely agree.
And what's up, Adam? Welcome. So we're going to see Melissa go rail first and try to make this ball, unless she can see enough to make it without the rail, which she could.
Wow.
I think this 4 will pass the 8 in the left-hand side, and she's got a fairly natural angle. Middle ball will take her into the 7, I believe. That should give her a decent look at the 5, and with the 6 hanging in the jaws, don't need to do anything from the 5 to the 6. Oh, she knew she overcut it as soon as she hit it.
Yeah. Hasn't left it easy to get back to that 5 ball, though.
I think you have to play this 4 in the bottom left corner. I think that's the only reasonable option to get shape on the 5. Unless
She's going to draw. I don't know.
Yeah, if she's straight.
She's at enough angle, or I didn't think she could draw.
Yeah, I didn't think she was straight enough either, but
Well, she drew
no.
to the side pocket.
A big chance for Melissa to get this to 4-3, and after being down 4-1, she'll be thrilled to see that scoreline.
Well, and then the pressure starts to flip back onto Veronique.
Absolutely.
Knowing that she was up 4-1, I think.
She was up 4-1, and she had a chance to go up 5-1.
Is this the finals? It is.
Not too much required here. The 8 to the 9 will be the only tough shot left here.
Want some angle, though.
Yeah, she got way too straight.
She
On the
didn't
wrong
want-
angle.
Yeah. And we've seen if she tries to punch this ball in to use the side rail to get shape, we've seen these pockets spit these balls out all weekend.
Not for her.
Nope.
She's been peering those in all weekend. When everyone else has sort of been rattling those, she's just been peering them.
Absolutely. She did there.
And the natural angle to get on the 9, she doesn't want too much of a bounce, though. This will be a handy time to be right-handed and not left-handed.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be shooting this left-handed.
So just a little soft inside, I think. Oh, she's using the second rail. Very
I
smart.
like that. I really like that.
Very smart play there. That way you're not rolling it and risking something bad happening.
Mm-hmm. Well done. The heat now being applied to Veronique.
Yeah, this match has flip-flopped big time.
And they are going to take a break. I think I will do the same. And I will be right back.
And while they're taking a break, I'll run through a couple quick ads here. We got Nick's Q Innovation. This guy is by far the best in the business. And you don't have to be in the Calgary area. You can ship him your Q. He will do the necessary repairs and ship it back. So give him a call, shoot him a text, check him out on Facebook. And we got Jacoby Custom Cues. Go check them out online, jacobycustomcues.com. You can see all their People's Choice Q of the Year winners there, such as the Shaka Zulu. And that is the home of the Jacoby Black, the carbon fiber. And I just recently started playing with this shaft. Unbelievable how good it hits. So if you're looking at getting your hands on one of those, you can message the Q Sports Live page or send us an email, qsportslive@gmail.com. And we can get your hands on one of those. They'll ship it right to your door. Doesn't get much better than that. One of our local supporters, advertisers, Mike Burton Home Team, Remax Realty Pros. These guys are by far the best in the business. So go check out their Facebook page. Click the like button. Show them some love, guys. And as always, we got Jam Up Apparel. You can go check them out online as well. jamupapparel.com. All kinds of really cool designs on there. Men's clothes, ladies' clothes, kids' clothes, summer gear, winter gear. A little bit of everything. Welcome, Ray, watching from Las Vegas. So it looks like Veronique is back. We got Melissa to break. And she's struggling a little with the break, as has everyone this weekend. Tables are breaking a little bit tough, but that is typical of 10 ball. One of the reasons 10 balls become more popular than 9 balls because the break is much, much tougher. And probably my favorite thing about 10 ball is that the break is tough. So you really got to hit it with power. Unlike the 9 ball break where you can hit it somewhat softer and more controlled. It's a really good shot from Vero there. She'll have a good look at the 2 in the side. She'll need to negotiate something to do with that 3. She might have to play a 3-7 combination there. Looks like she's going to use the 6 for a stopper, which is a very smart play. That'll give her a good angle for the 3-7 combination. She'll have to hit this fairly slow to try to keep the 3 near the pocket. And yes, John Duncan, I am using the Jacoby Black now, and I love it. Good shot there. Really nicely controlled. Fairly thin cut on this 3, so she'll need to avoid running into the 6 ball. Or she could go into the 6 at speed, but she does apologize because that was fairly fortunate that she ran that far through it. So she throws up the hand in apology. just that little nudge on the 6 leaves her a thin cut on the 5. And if you guys are watching on Facebook and you find it cuts out here and there, it will resolve itself. So if you can just hang in there. It's not on your end. It is indeed on our end. We're running off the Wi-Fi in here. But it does seem to be running fairly smooth on YouTube, if you guys are watching on YouTube as well. Make sure, if you haven't already, that you guys click that share button. Share it to some pool groups that you're a part of. Share it on your personal page. You never know which one of your friends is a closet pool junkie. Vero tried to get behind the 9 and misplayed that shot, so Melissa will have to pot this 6 and try to get shape on the 8, which I think she has to play a big draw shot here, but she's very good at these strokes. Well, she doesn't like it because she's jacked over the 9 if she plays that shot, so she's going to call the bank, which is a bit of a two-way. It wouldn't surprise me to see her make this shot. She got the cue ball out of the way, and she's left it long. She left the 6 a lot closer to the hole than she would have wanted. So Vero's going to have to avoid crashing into this 10 in order to achieve shape on the 8 ball. Possibly go 2 rails towards the 9 ball here. Just like this, but she needs to avoid the corner, which she has. That's a fantastic shot, and she's going to get a nice little angle on this 8 to get to the 9. And a fairly big frame here. She can get this to up 5-3. She can successfully get out here, but she's misplayed shape on the 9. Now she'll have to bank this towards the top right. I've seen her play the shot quite a bit this weekend, and she always hits it good. She either makes the shot or she hits it on the high side and leaves it on that top rail and gets the cue ball separated. She's been very good at this shot. She's going to call her extension here. These ladies are on a 30-second shot clock with 1 30-second extension each per rack. And that's exactly how she's hit it all weekend. And that's a really good shot. Really well controlled. And Melissa says it's not frozen, which tells me she may just roll onto this. I think that might be the only play. It's very tough to cut this ball in. She actually looks like she might be cutting it. Oh, she played a very smart shot there. 2-railed the 9 back down table. That's a fantastic shot. Puts the heat back on Vero. Try to find one. So I'm not sure what the proper shot is here. I think it might just be use the side to side. Worst case, you leave a bank. You try to use the 10 for cover. Oh, she tried to use the 10 for cover that way. Bank the 9 up table. She's let Melissa in again.
Still not a give me shot though.
Yeah, this will require some good cue ball control to get on the 10 as well. And this is a really strong shot, and she's going to get perfect on the 10.
Very well done.
And this is going to tie it at 4, and we're going to have a race to 3 in the first set of this finals.
And all pressure now on Vero.
Definitely they'll both be feeling it now. They both know they can win this match. And this is what they're playing for here, folks. This beautiful trophy plus about $1,000 difference in prize money. NAPT does a fantastic job hosting these tournaments as well as finding these beautiful trophies. Don't know if you've seen some of the previous events. All their trophies have just been gorgeous. I think the one from Montreal was my favorite because it was shaped like a maple leaf.
I think you're letting your Canada side show, Ben.
I feel like I do that often. My Celsius side.
Your Celsius side, yeah.
My metric side, no. All right, Vero to break, tied at 4.
What a great match this has been. Hard fought by both ladies.
Yeah, you can tell they both really want it. And Vero's just been hitting that break so good all weekend. That's what got her here. She hasn't made a ball, but the 7 is covering all of the 1. So I think we'll see Melissa play a push out here. Unless she can see some of this ball, she may bank it 2 rails down towards the 10.
And use the 5. Wow.
That's a fantastic shot.
That is strong.
Super well controlled, and the tables have turned big time.
Absolutely.
It's gone from all Vero to all Melissa.
That was a very well executed safety.
She made that look so easy, and it was so tough.
It sure is.
Impressive shot there. And she showed some knowledge to play that shot. It's a brave shot to even attempt, let alone execute that well.
This is a tough 1 ball to hit the way that she's going 2 rails.
Wait for it.
Oh, yeah, maybe the second time around.
I've seen that a couple times this weekend. Ball in hand for Melissa here to try to take the first lead of the match for her.
And you gotta love the heart that Melissa showed here. She was down 4-1 at one point, and very well and very easily could have said, well, I've got another set to come back, and kind of thrown in the towel, but I don't think she's built that way.
So I was surprised with ball in hand that she put it near the 3-4 and then used her cue to move it closer, though. I feel like that was extremely risky.
Yes.
But she has good control over her cue, so she wasn't too worried about it. But let me tell you, I was a little worried when I saw her doing that. So she's relatively good on the 3, but I don't know if she can hold for the proper angle on the 4 to get to the 5.
So can you just draw on this 3 and use the 8 as a potential stopper?
I think that's really the only feasible option here. And even using that 8 as a stopper, if she hits the wrong side of the 8, she's going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But if she hits the 8 full, she should acquire the proper angle to get on the 5 next. Oh, she tried to play safe, and
She had bad intentions right there.
she extremely misplayed that shot. Just as Tasha says, Melissa plays safe so well. Not on that shot. But I have seen her play a lot of really, really strong safeties. Just mishit that one a little bit, but still containing. And this looks like a really good shot from
Absolutely.
Vero.
Yeah, nice little bump on the 10 ball.
So we might see Melissa go to the jump cue here, or to the left-hand side rail, but I kind of figured she would go to the jump cue, which she is. You might actually see her. She's either going to call the 6 ball here or she's going to call the 3 in the bottom right. And she called the 6. Huh.
Wow.
That's a fantastic effort.
Very well done. Really nice effort there.
Good chance for Vero to recompose herself. Try to retake the lead here. She was up 4-1 in this match and is now 4-4.
And guys, if you are just tuning in, help Ben and I out, hit that share button. If you are watching on YouTube, you can also share the link onto your Facebook page. Let's give these ladies a large audience. They certainly deserve it. And if you are also new to watching Q Sports Live, welcome to it. Appreciate you tuning in. And to follow along with us in the future, very, very simple to do. Go onto our Facebook page, click the like button, or go onto YouTube, hit the subscribe button. That way, when we do go live again, you'll be notified. You can jump back in on the live stream. You'll notice that all of our streams are free.
I'm fairly surprised Vero tried to come all the way across that 5. I thought she could just play to that left-hand side rail and play the 5 in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
This is really well played. How did she hit it? Another little tap on the 10.
Mm-hmm.
She's full ball hooked on this 7.
Yeah. And I actually have a tip for everybody as well. When you're using that bridge, you could see Vero there was kind of didn't have the bridge fully laid down on the table. And part of that is because she didn't want the cue ball to come around and hit that bridge. And typically you'll see people when they're using that bridge try to lift up the playing cue and the bridge, and you don't need to. Once your cue is resting on that bridge, the only thing you need to lift is the bridge. The cue will naturally go with the bridge, especially if you're trying to get it out of the way in a hurry.
Well, I think anytime you can just leave it on the table and not have to worry about it, but there she had to worry about it. She had to get it out of the way there.
Mm-hmm. But then you don't have to lift both the cue
Oh
and
yeah,
the bridge.
No, I got what you
or
were
just
saying.
the bridge, I should
Absolutely.
Because the bridge will naturally lift up the cue.
It's a good piece of advice there.
And thank you, Brian. We certainly appreciate it. Appreciate the share as well.
Oh, Melissa got the jelly roll there a little.
She definitely got the jelly roll. Although I think Vero is looking at evil intentions here.
Yeah, she'll just skim the left side of that 5 and go behind the 6. Oh, she's called the 10. Is that wired in there?
I was wondering if she was going to call that. And I thought, no, not at this point.
Well, she hit the complete wrong side of the 5.
She did.
Misjudged the rail a little bit there. And this is almost the same shot Melissa just had, but way further away.
Yeah, this one's from downtown.
Much tougher shot than the one she just had, but almost the identical angle.
And I cannot believe how cold it is in this room.
It is chilly.
I know the players like it.
This one
Great
she
shot.
hit right in the heart, but she's lost the cue ball. She can't see the 6. Yeah, she can't see any of the 6. She'll have
Is she
to.
looking at going behind the 8 for the kick?
She'll either have to kick off the side rail or she'll have to masse, and I actually don't mind the masse because if you hit it thick, you're going to get safe.
Well, Behind the 8 ball off the end rail or bottom rail.
Yeah, that's super tight. I think the horn is almost in the way.
Yes.
Well, if she goes this way and makes it, she's going to need that cue ball to move a little bit to get shape on the 7.
Great hit.
And she's going to create some distance here. Leave a tough shot for Vero.
You bet. I agree, Denise. Let's get these ladies a large viewing audience. They certainly deserve it. They've been playing their hearts out all weekend long. And what more can you ask for on a Sunday evening or late afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from? Although I guess it could be Monday or Saturday, depending.
Yeah, you'd almost have to be in Monday if you're not on the West Coast. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Really
She
good
hit
shot.
that perfect.
She's going to end up right on that top rail, though, I think. Well, not quite. This is okay. I don't think she can risk slow rolling this in, so she'll have to go to the rail back out around middle table. If she could be right where the 7 is now, that would be perfect. Oh, she played the corner. Wow.
Oh, there is an absolute display of complete confidence.
Yeah, that was a fearless shot. You can tell she's warmed up.
Yes,
I did mention this earlier in the tournament, too. She got to play a lot last week. She was playing in the Canadian Championships in Toronto. She got second to Naomi Williams in the 9-ball, so she got to play a ton of pool. Oh, she might have...
done the chicken wing.
Yeah, she stroked that a little loose. And this match is completely flip-flopped from being 4-1 for Vero to shortly being what looks to be 5-4 Melissa. It's completely turned around.
Well, and I think we're starting to see where your advice comes from. That just hang around long enough, your excuse me, your opponent can get all the rolls at the start, and just hang around long enough because eventually it will flip-flop.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe she just did that.
What happened? I didn't even
She
see it. I
went
was
one
looking at
rail
you.
straight in the side. And that's about the only way that Vero could, you know, sort of get back in this match.
Wow. I just watched the replay.
Very uncharacteristic mistake there from Melissa. She got extremely loose on that shot. Shout out to another one of our main supporters, sponsors, advertisers, the Thumper Jump Break Cue guys. If you're looking at getting your hands on one of those, you can send us a message. We can order one for you. They'll ship it right to your door. Well, let's see if Melissa can compose herself after that. It's very easy to tilt
Absolutely.
after you do something like that.
I kind of thought she was going to go around 2 rails there.
I think she had to. I think she had to go around.
Even 3.
I'll watch how hard she hits this break now. We'll
Yeah.
let the frustration out on the break. But that's not going to help with the frustrations.
Nope.
She's left a shot on this 1.
I do believe that 1 will pass 5.
Getting to the 2 ball will be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, a little bit of traffic to avoid there.
The 10 is definitely in the way, so I don't think you can go forward and miss the 10. So she may have to go 2 rails around and possibly go behind the 2 or take a very thin cut on the 2, but I don't like the thin cut because you need to get somewhere good on the 3. Oh, she just clipped that 10 and made it through it. That's a fantastic shot.
It is, but I think she's a little bit straight on this too, from the 2 to the 3.
Yeah, she'll need to draw all the way back, and I don't think that 3 will pass the 7 in the left side, so she's going to need to find a pocket for it.
She going to draw to the 3-10?
It might be the only reasonable option other than probably play it safe from this angle.
Hey, Josh. Just send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you with all of the details on it.
It is sort of dependent on what your location in the continent is. I know we offer a slightly better deal if you live in Calgary because we don't need to pay for the shipping. So if you're outside that area and we need to pay for the shipping, it'll cost a few bucks more, but still a great deal for how awesome that cue is. Looked like Vero tried to play the 10 ball there. Didn't miss it by a ton. And now we'll see if Melissa can compose herself after a big mistake in the previous rack. Possibly one of the biggest mistakes we've seen all tournament was that shooting that 9 and drawing in the side.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good at those power shots with that draw. She
Absolutely.
hits it as good as anyone I've ever seen. Now she need to come with a good shape shot here because I don't know if you can risk playing the 6-8 combination. And I thought this might happen. I thought she might go on the side again. If that wasn't playing games in her head, I don't know what was.
Absolutely. But good to see that she's got the confidence to play that again.
It's easy to talk yourself out of that shot.
Yeah. Now, had that gone in the second time,
would have been all but curtains on this first set if that went in. Instead, she's looking down the barrel of 5-5. Could we possibly have Hill in this final?
Hill, set number 1.
That would be exciting.
And nothing stopping her here.
Yeah, just a stop shot here. I'll give her the perfect angle to shoot the 9 and roll down for the 10.
This will be a really nice run out here. Very nicely done.
Yeah, I like how she played that with the stun follow to keep the cue ball off the rail. She knew she didn't need to be straight in. And played that nicely to keep the cue ball away from a pocket with the hair of inside English there. This is the beautiful pool room that we're currently located in. Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California. About 2 months ago, this room was purchased by Oscar and Desiree Dominguez. And if you ever get the chance to come check it out, make sure you tell them Q Sports Live pointed you in this direction.
Definitely a room for the bucket list.
So Vero to break here, and we are at a race to 2 in the first set of the finals.
And I kind of like where Vero is sitting. 5-5 her break. So if she can find one break and run to put herself on the hill, she'll have a double crack.
It's a hold serve. But after being up 4-1, I'm sure she's not happy to see it at 5-5.
No, definitely not.
But she's been hitting this break really good. So I'm sure she'll hit it the same way she has been all weekend. Which is pure down the middle with lots of power.
And she does make the ball.
Yeah, she makes the side ball, which is the one you're looking for.
Doesn't really get a shot at the 1 or on the 1 to make. But may have evil intentions here.
This is a kind of a tricky little safe. I don't know if you can risk trying to hold it behind the 4. It's easy for that to go wrong. So I might try to make sure I get the 1 ball safe here and not worry too much about the cue ball.
Unless you just pure the safe like that.
That's a really good shot. Is she going to wire
Great
the
shot.
110 too?
Uh-oh.
If she gets ball in hand here, she'll be playing a 110 combination.
I think
This is a must hit for Melissa.
I would just take the 4 and shoot it directly into that one ball. I'll take the foul.
I'm going to go off that top rail at like break speed, and I'm going to hit the 1 or the 10, but I'm going to hit one of them for sure.
I think I'm just going to use the 4.
Yeah, she likes your plan too. She doesn't want to lose the game on a combo.
Nope.
I can't say I blame her.
Yeah, I'll take the foul. Just create the separation.
Although there was a way she could hit that more controlled,
I agree.
where you might have been able to actually try to do something there rather than just kind of hit and hope. You might have been able to put the 10 in a bad spot or
Yeah.
put the 1 in a bad spot. I think she just kind of came with the hit and hope there.
Well, and I think that would have been my first shot or first order of business is just get rid of that 110 combo.
Well, and shape to the 2 is not easy from here. Oh, she made it look easy.
She sure did. Got a nice little jelly rub off that 10 ball.
How good is that shot? She hit that shot fantastic. Really impressive. So the 4 is right beside the 7 on the bottom right corner of your screen. Closest to the bottom right corner of the table.
And really no issue getting to the 5. It's just a roll up 5 to the side.
And the 8-9's over the side. Everything looks real nice here for her to get on the hill first.
Only thing stopping her is herself at this point.
Well, she might be starting to smell some blood too. She's looking very focused here.
Eye of the tiger.
Just going to roll this, I think. Yeah, very well done.
Or the tiger S. I am absolutely freezing to death in this room. I'm sure the players love it. I, on the other hand, I'm not a fan of it being this cold. Feel like I'm back in Canada.
Yeah, watching pool outside or something. Yeah. It's bearable, but it's chilly. Well, she's come a little far here. She's going to use the corner, which is just fine.
That'll still work.
She may have actually been playing shape to the corner there. Just have to watch you don't decelerate on this shot, trying to hold it. These are the shots where you decelerate if you ever do. She did really well there.
She hit that perfect.
Nothing but net. She can just roll this or stun it over, shoot the 10 in the opposite side, put herself on the hill. I like why she does that quite often. She just, when she gets down, doesn't feel comfortable. She gets back up and resets. Oh, she's going around. I don't know if I like this play because look out.
Look outside pocket.
It's tracking. That was a very dangerous angle.
It was, and it seems like this table will spit out the object balls, but they will gobble up those cue balls.
This 10 to put her on the hill.
Stephen, if the Canadians tell you it's cold, it's cold. It is cold. Very well done to get on the hill first.
Vero came to play this weekend. Something about this room makes her play fantastic.
Absolutely.
And this is what they're playing for, folks. This beautiful Champions Trophy.
Really nice piece of hardware to go along with a really decent check.
A little over 3,000 first prize, a little over 2,000 second prize. This match is for a little over $1,000 difference. That's a lot of change.
Not bad for a weekend's worth of work.
Absolutely. So here we go. I've mentioned it before, but this is the biggest break of Melissa's tournament so far.
Indeed. And guys, help us out. Hit that share button. Let's get this place rocking and rolling. These ladies definitely deserve a large viewing audience.
She hit that break so good she should have made 4 balls.
I agree.
Instead she made none, and she left a wide open look for Vero to win the first set here.
And it is absolutely wide open. She does have a little bit of angle on this one ball.
Celsius for the win. I'm going to use that one all the time now.
Yep. Canada what? And you can tell Melissa is not happy.
No.
She is eyeing up this table.
Justifiably so.
Absolutely. She is saying, just give me one chance at this table.
Overcut a hair, but still effective.
Absolutely. And if you're tuning in on Facebook, guys, it will cut out here for about 10 seconds. It'll lag behind. But bear with it. It will be just 10 seconds and it'll correct itself again.
You're actually right, Nicola. That was a half-decent opportunity for a 3 foul, but not necessary. She could attain shape on the 2 and just run these out. That's the much funner way to do it.
And if you are interested in playing in any of the NAPT events, you can check them out at napt.com. There's a few tours.
I think they have 10 different regional tours. Look at this shot. Look at this. She's going to get a nice rub here and a well-deserved rub.
Wow. She is sitting perfect. Straight tops off the side rail behind the 7-4 into the right-hand side pocket.
I like trying to punch that 7 a little closer to the hole, so I might play this with draw, but she's going to go forward. Because the 7 to the 8 will be the only tough shot here. But she's looking in great shape here to take down the first set.
Oh, and you can tell she is smelling the blood.
Oh yeah, because she's moving a little quicker. But you see players do this all the time. They try to rush over the finish line a bit. So you got to be careful.
But I love the confidence and the swagger that she's walking around the table with.
Let's see if she gives a come on again if she wins this first set. I really like that. So do you go forward 2 rails here?
You bet.
With some inside spin?
Yep.
And that way you should have a nice angle on the 7 to come across for the 8. Just like this, and she's got perfect angle where all she needs to do is pot the 7.
Just make it. That's it.
Middle ball works, top works. Really anything but inside spin works here, so she can put all her focus into potting this ball.
Wow, is she ever laser focused?
Very dialed in. Oh no. Oh, that ball has been hanging up all weekend.
She just hit it at the right speed.
Yeah, she got real funny on this 8. Now she's going to need to...
She does not like it.
Yeah, she'll need to play a big draw shot here and play the 9 in the bottom left.
I think I like going forward too.
I think she's too straight to do that. On most tables, you could cheat it a little and do that.
She's just going to take the cut.
So, do you try to hold this?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah,
that requires a slow roll if you're going to try to hold it.
I'd be brave. I might even try to go around 4 rails here.
I think so. I think that's the shot.
As long as
put
you
it in
don't-
with some authority.
As long as you don't scratch in that top right.
She did try to hold it.
Yeah, that was the issue there. And here we go. Melissa with the 9-10 to get this to Hill.
And she about leaped out of her chair.
Oh yeah, she was flying out of that chair. She got to look at the exit sign. Didn't like it.
Sit down. You're distracting.
And Vero was just trying to get out of the way there, but she actually put herself right in the way.
Yeah. Oh, she did not want the hit.
Look at this, though. That is ideal. And now no pressure on the 10.
No pressure, except you got to watch that scratch. Got to watch that corner pocket.
Not in this lifetime.
Wow.
Hill first set of the final.
One, why not, huh?
Hill
players,
action.
Good luck. By
Wow.
the way, 2 extensions per player in this game.
2 extensions in the final frame. I like that.
Between games, if you need to take a few minutes. Okay, we're going to just take a quick 2-minute break.
All right, they're going to take a quick 2 minutes, so I'm going to run to the washroom really quick and try to sprint back so I don't miss this frame.
Good luck. What a match this has been, guys. What a treat. And before this break happens, a couple of things that we want to say thank you to is Oscar Dominguez and your wife. Thank you very much. Hard Times Billiards. Very, very gracious hosts. And the NAPT for bringing us back once again to give you all of the coverage for this event. Really, really enjoy what the NAPT stands for. And hopefully we'll be back covering the event in Chicago. And of course, thank you to all of our sponsors here at Q Sports Live, Bob Danielson, Nick's Q Innovations, Jacoby Custom Qs, the Mike Burton Home Team, the T3 Jump Break Q, JB Cases, and Jam Up Apparel. What a weekend it has been. It's been absolutely jam-packed. And of course, to the viewers, to you guys for tuning in all weekend, we certainly appreciate it. Spending your time with us, helping us out, sharing that stream and the link to the YouTube channel. We could not do it without you. And we'll see how these ladies hold their nerves. So Melissa is back, but Vero also going for a quick washroom break. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, this is it. This is the finals in a race to 7. First set, Hill action. Melissa has the hot seat. So if she wins, this match is over. If Veronique wins, we're going to set number 2. And again, this is the NAPT West Coast Challenge being broadcast out of Sacramento, California at Hard Times Billiards. Brian, you're going to learn how to share. It's actually really simple. There's that little share button down on the bottom left of your screen. Click that share button and you can share to your personal page, any other groups that you are a member of. It's really as simple as that. Point and click easy. And good evening, Mr. Cahan. How are you? We are waiting on Vero Menard to get back. And if you are just tuning in, guys, this has been one heck of a match. We are deadlocked 6-6 in a race to 7. This is the first set. As I mentioned, Melissa does hold the hot seat. So if she does win, it is game over. If Veronique wins, we are going to a second set. So here we go. Veronique with the break. She has been absolutely crushing these breaks. Makes 2 balls on the break. And does have a shot at the 1. I'm pretty sure it will slide past that 6 ball top left-hand corner. And just control the weight of the shot. The shape is automatic to the 2 ball. Bethany Sykes, how are you? It has been a minute. That is the winner of the prior NAPT event in Phoenix, Arizona. Indeed, and punches the 4 over the side pocket. Absolute perfect. Automatic shape from the 2 to the 3 off the top rail. 3 ball going into the top left. I don't see anything holding her back here. Don't see anything holding her back at all. 5 to the 6 is probably going to be the game-winning shot because everything else is just hangers. Oh, we wish you were here too, Bethany. You put on an amazing display in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, I made it back just in time.
You did. Vero on the break with the break and run. This is it, though. This is the game-winning shot from the 5 to the 6. Everything she hit just perfect. 2 balls on the break. The only thing stopping her here is nerves.
Oh, she's going to have a little more angle than she would want.
Absolutely.
I think she'll need her rest here. The bridge.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm nervous for her.
Right. Don't breathe. Don't move.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even want to say anything right now.
No, I don't either.
This is nerve-wracking.
This is the shot for the win to go second set. Cuts the eyes off of it. Comes
She hit it a little
rail.
thick.
She
I thought she
did.
might have rattled it.
She did. But she's sitting absolute dead perfect.
Good time to be right-handed here. I think she can reach out over the side of the table, or she's going to have to use her rest again.
She's going to reach over.
Yeah, this is the correct way.
I agree. To go to a second set. How well did she hit that?
How clutch is this?
Wow.
Break and run?
A break and run on the hill to go second set.
No way.
Wow. Wow. Gives herself the little woo again.
Pressure run out. Nice.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know what? That race is having so much fun.
Let's do it again.
again.
We are here second
You guys want a few
set.
minutes, or do you want to do it right away? 'Cause you can take a few minutes if you need a break. Yeah.
5-minute
Take a
break.
5-minute break, and then
Just
we'll be right
5-minute
back.
break, and they'll be
Wow.
right back. So we'll leave it running for you guys.
Absolutely. Wow. What a first set. Way to go, Vero, with the clutch run out at Hill Hill.
Celsius for the win.
Celsius for the win. Wow.
One more set for all the marbles.
We kind of knew it was going to happen. We
Oh.
called it this morning.
And very predictable that it would go hill as well first set.
Absolutely.
That's how it always
Wow.
goes.
Wow, wow, wow. What a clutch run out there.
And there's no loser in this one. They should both be
No.
thrilled, but especially Veronique.
Absolutely.
There is no way she can lose this tournament now.
No, of course.
In my opinion, she's already won it.
Absolutely. So I am going to do what they are doing. I'm going to run out, take a quick break, and get back in before they start this because I don't want to miss it. I'll be right back.
How impressive was that? That is so super, super clutch. Can't believe she broke and ran out hill. Girl's got ice in her veins. Complete ice in her veins to come with the break and run there. Wow. She's making us all nervous, Denise. This is a real treat, let me tell you. Maximum amount of excitement. And now Vero is staring at this trophy, and she sees it's within her grasp. All she needs to do is put together one more big set. Unbelievable play from Vero there. Really, really fantastic run out. Wow, you guys. I don't know if I can handle too much more excitement. Celsius for the win. Now she just needs to do it one more time. Yeah, definitely, Brian. Mel did not like that at all. All the pressure is on Mel now. There is literally no pressure on Vero. She's already played so fantastic that she literally can't lose now. All the pressure is going to be on Melissa to try to gather herself and win this set. We're going to have one set for all the marbles, folks. So stay tuned, guys. We're not done yet. We got one more set to go in this tournament. One more for all the marbles. Lots of prize money difference. Beautiful trophy that you guys just saw there. Matt predicts that Mel takes it 7-4 in this final set, and my prediction is that Mel is going to bring it big time here. And I think after all the excitement of breaking and running that game, it's going to be very tough to play that good again. Yeah, we brought the best pool match today. You got that right, John Hank. Doesn't get any more exciting than this. Hugs all around for Veronique, but the work is not done yet. She needs to do it one more time. So these ladies are just taking a quick break, so just hang out with us here for a minute. They're just going to take a quick 5. Then they'll be right back to it. So we do have a big event coming up in a little over a month's time, August 2nd to 5th in Calgary, Alberta. And we do have lots of advertising space and sponsorship opportunities. If you're looking at getting involved with that, you can shoot a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page, or you can send us an email. We'll give you all the info on how you can get involved with that. And this will be one more set for all the marbles, guys. So hang out. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this. We're going to have one more set in this tournament. There's still one more tale to be told. And I love how both these girls are still smiling and laughing and having a great time, which is very, very nice to see. Mel says, nice time for a perfect break. Mel says, I wasn't even shooting and I was drooling, saying, I want that out. She says, I wanted angle on the 6, but not that much. So they're gonna lag it up. She says, okay, let's go play pool. She's just having a great time. This is really fun to watch. Is the new Jacoby carbon shaft available for the shown joint type 516 by 14 piloted?
The short answer of that is yes.
Very good. It looks like this is going to be a very close lag. Looks like it's Mel. It's Melissa that won the leg there, so she's going to get the first break, which is very important after what we just saw.
After what we just witnessed, that's huge.
I'm thinking the first break is fairly big here.
And we do get a little bit of a deal on those Jacoby carbon fiber shafts, Dan. So if you are interested in it, send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know all the details of how you can get your hands on it.
So here we go, folks. One last set for all the marbles, the trophy, the prize money. Let's see if Melissa can bring it here. My prediction is she's going to really bring it. And she knows she has to after
Absolutely.
The way
Well,
Vero just played.
Veronique is on such a high that I don't think you're going to see her be down at all on herself.
No, like I said, she should be just thrilled right now. And Melissa hit that break perfect, but the 4-ball hit the horn in the side pocket, and she came up dry, and she's left a shot for Vero on the 1. She'll need to play some good position on the 2-ball. Let all the balls lay nice here. See if she can continue where she left off.
Absolutely. Ding, ding, guys. Here we go. Smash that share button.
And this is a really, really big rack, even though it's only the first game.
Oh, it's huge.
If Vero can run out here, she's going to be a massive, massive favorite.
Look at the shape.
Yeah, very good shot.
Absolute dead perfect into that side pocket.
She actually might even be too good of shape here, where she might just be a little too straight, but with the 3 nice and close to the hole, it shouldn't be a problem. The 3 to the 4 will be the key shot.
No problem.
So this is the shot right here, and that's why you see her taking her time. Make sure she gets where she wants to be.
Absolutely. Eye it up.
And sometimes the ball return doesn't have a big enough lip on it, so the balls will pop out. That's why you saw Chris go and pick the ball up off the floor there, so no one trips over it.
Leaves herself a really nice angle 4 to the 5.
She's playing very impressive right now.
Really, really good pool here. These ladies deserve the audience, guys. If you're tuning in on YouTube, you do have the ability to share that link on your page. Of course, if you're tuning in on Facebook, that's a simple click the share button.
And I think she's figured out at what speed and what angle these pockets will accept the ball, because I've seen her rub that side rail on the way in, but still make the ball a couple times now. So I think she's figured it out. she's playing below the 6, and she didn't quite get where she'd want to be, so now she'll need to use multiple rails or just go below the 7 and play the 7 in the bottom left.
I think if I was her, I'm going to play that 7 down to the bottom left. Try not to get too fancy.
Yeah, don't do more than you need to. But this is one of those situations where I always do more than I need to. I hate shooting long shots, so I'm always trying to get perfect on the ball. And
It's not a bad habit to get into.
And in this situation with where the 8 ball is, she will need to get a good angle on the 7 because the 8 won't pass the 9 in the bottom right.
Oh, off the horn.
Yeah, she took her eye off the 6, trying to get perfect on the 7, so this could be a big turning point here. Give Melissa some confidence if she can cut this in the side and get shape on the 7. She'll need to avoid some traffic. She could play this in the corner, but it's a much tougher shot. She didn't avoid the traffic, and she's going to be full ball hooked. She's going to either need to jump, which I think it's a little bit too far and a little bit too risky, so she'll use the side rail and try to kick this in.
Typically, if you try to jump that shot, just based on location of where that 7 is, you'll send that cue ball off the table. Either the cue ball or the 7 ball.
And she didn't get safe. She left this right over the pocket. It's going to be a little bit of a thin cut, but the way Vero's playing, I don't see this being much of a problem.
No, me neither. She can ginsu that into the side pocket.
Well, and how impressive would this be after she won the Tier 2 event in 2017? She's looking at taking down the Tier 1 event only a couple years later. This is a good shot, but she's going to be on the beach.
Yeah, she'll be shooting right off that rail. Oh, it came out a little bit.
This will make not only the pot on the 8 difficult, but controlling the cue ball very difficult as well.
Absolutely. And this is always tough shooting from way downtown. What's going on, Aaron? How are you? Wow.
This is really, really impressive shooting from Vero. Super fun to watch. I'm having a great time sitting the best seat in the house.
Absolutely.
Little 2-rail spin here, running siding.
Oh, her confidence is just glowing right now.
Oh yeah, she's soaring, and she should be.
This is the finals indeed.
The finals.
The final.
Vero won the first set.
Yes, Melissa's in the hot seat, but Vero took down match number 1. In a hill thriller, I might add. Hill. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
On the hill match, Veronique came with the break and the run under pressure.
Shout out to a few of our sponsors in between racks here. We got Bob Danielson, Custom Cues. Go check him out online, guys. bdcuesandcomics.com. That's comics with an X. The home of the Sweet Spot 360.
Who were the other top finishers?
We had Eleanor Collado finish in the 3rd place position. We had Khan finish in the 4th place position. So those are a few of your other top finishers.
Emmeline was here. I think she finished in
9th,
7-8.
9th through 12th was
9th to
Emmeline,
12th.
yeah. So I think that first rack was very, very big.
Huge for Veronique. Her confidence right now is absolutely skyrocket high.
I'm not sure you could ever feel better than you do right now.
No doubt. And She has been absolutely crushing those breaks.
Sounds like she came up dry here, though.
She did on that one.
So we got the Jam Up Apparel sponsored Melissa Herndon. Gonna try to cut this one ball in and find some shape on the two. Should be noted, she's the only female sponsored Jam Up player. That's a really good shot. Sort of.
You are correct. Eleanor did take 3.
She sort of touched the 5 ball there, but it's cue ball only fouls. I think she's slightly overhit this, but she has found the window. And the 4 ball's down on this bottom rail here, so all she needs to do is roll this in and try not to end up straight in.
And I like how she hit that.
Yeah, a little firmer, come above it, make sure she had angle.
Put it in with a little bit of authority.
Oh, what's she done here? She's misplayed a little, but she should be okay.
I think she'll put this in with some right-hand spin on the cue ball and put the 6 down to the bottom right. Oh, same pocket.
Yeah, that shot with inside English is extremely tough, so she chose to come across, play it in the same hole. It's a very smart play. And yeah, sort of Melissa's room. Melissa's from LA, so you might be thinking of the hard times in LA, but we are in Sacramento.
And if you are tuning in on Facebook and your Facebook lags, just give it 10 seconds or so and it'll correct itself. That is a result of us streaming through their wireless connection.
Good shot here. Nice little angle. She can come across, play the 10 on the side, tie it at 1. Yeah, no way to tell who's going to win this one.
Oh, this has been a great battle.
Back and forth. And when it goes hill first set, you got to know the second set is anybody's.
This isn't the one in Bellflower.
No, this is not the one in Bellflower. This is in Sacramento.
Still a great room, though. Very well done. Melissa takes down rack number 2, and I think we're going to go back and forth. Back and forth and forth and back.
Well, we're definitely hoping to see another hill.
Absolutely. That was a thriller.
Maximum amount of excitement.
And there is the hardware that these ladies are chasing after. Along with the check, the cash, the pride. The hardware is phenomenal.
The pride is worth more than everything combined.
I would agree. You would have booked your flight to the wrong place.
Good thing you didn't come then, I guess, right?
I'm not sure what they're talking about here.
They're just discussing where to rack. I think Melissa's been struggling to get that ball on the side, so she wants to rack it a little different on the spot. But now they're
interesting. I'm not sure.
I think she doesn't like the sticker.
Oh, I see.
So they're possibly going to try to get the sticker replaced.
That thing is prettier than Stanley Cup. It is certainly a very, very nice piece of hardware.
We got $31.80 for the winner, Daniel. $3,180. Oh, well, that's too bad, Aaron. We did bring that up earlier. It's very unfortunate,
It is.
but hopefully that'll be resolved within the next year or two. So they are indeed going to replace the sticker here. I mean, I don't mind this, but I feel like second set might not be the proper time to do this.
And did he take the old one off?
Oh, yeah,
I hope he did.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, there's no way you could put it over the other one and then you're quarter inch raised. That would be no good.
Kevin, but the Stanley Cup holds more Kit Kats. Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go, Aaron. That is what I would recommend, is don't sign your life away.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're the player. You should decide what you want to do. Don't let anyone else decide for you.
I would agree.
And thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. So we got a new sticker, and we're ready to go again here.
New spot. Things are good.
But this is going to change everything about the way this table breaks. And I'm sure Vero's not very impressed to see that, because she's sort of had her break dialed in. Now they're going to change the sticker, and that's going to change the way the table breaks. But let's take a look at the 5 and the 8 ball and see if those go in the side. She's looking at playing the 5 in the side.
Absolutely. What's going on, Dwayne?
Oh, that'd be fun, Denise. I hope we can make it.
Absolutely. We got to be there for that one.
Make sure you tell Adrian she's got to have us out for that one.
Absolutely.
We can't go missing your 50th B-Day.
Right? That's not allowed.
So the 5 did not go in the side. Neither did the 8. So we'll see if the table continues to break tough even with the new sticker.
And spears that ball in.
Straight back to work. Can't ice this girl.
Nope. And back to this bridge that she's got, and she uses it so well.
I'm going to bring up a quick point here about how much I hate the sticker. I don't think it's necessary to have those on these tables. I think you can draw the spot on with like a felt marker instead of using the sticker.
Absolutely.
I hate those stickers.
You know, Denise, there could be, for your comment that we need to blow some stuff up, there could be a pie in the face rematch for your 50th. Could raise some money for some good causes.
When are we coming? Somewhere near New Orleans way. I don't know, hopefully sometime.
Sometime soon, hopefully. We have a truck. We'll travel. If we can't drive there, we will fly there.
Good save from Veronique there. Really well played. Melissa will have to kick at this ball. No cornhole. Oh, we're going to play some cornhole if we go to Chicago again. You better believe it. And yeah, David, the spot's sort of already showing with the black lines that are drawn on there. I don't think it's necessary to have that sticker on there.
Aaron says, pie in the face. What the heck did I miss?
Missed a barn burner of a pie in the face match in Niagara Falls last year this year, between Grant and Denise. Grant got lucky, came out on top.
I did get lucky.
Another good save from Vero there. And I like what she's doing here. Not taking anything for granted. She's just going to keep putting Melissa in jail till she gets a good look.
Absolutely. That's the way to do it.
She's going to go 2 rails, try to hit this and get safe. And this is a very smart shot because there's a lot of ways to get safe.
Wow.
She hit
How
it great.
well did she hit that?
It leaked out and it has left Vero a shot. We'll see if she takes it on. It is tough, and it's tough to get position on the 4 next, which is the ball closest to the top right corner.
You definitely missed some uncharacteristic like shots, Denise. This is why I say I don't mind doing the rematch.
Yeah, I did go back and watch a little bit of that, and you did miss a few uncharacteristic shots. Maybe you guys can play a pie in the face cornhole match.
I don't know. I got pretty good at that cornhole.
Yeah. So Vero came with the safe again, but didn't cover the 3 with the 7. So we're going to see Melissa play a return safe here. Trying to use the 10. Oh, she misplayed it.
Yeah, she didn't want to hit that into the 6 ball there.
So she's going to try to pick the window between the 6-8 to get on the 4 here. And she's done really well to get that window. And now she'll have to probably just play a stop. I don't know if you can risk trying to play draw here. Might bring the 8 or the 6 into play. So I think we'll just see her play a stop shot and take the angle on the 5 in the side. Yeah, the rhythm has changed a little since the spot removal, but definitely changed the break. You got that right, Aaron. Oh no. Oh, she's put the cue ball straight in the pocket. Well, Melissa, I'm not sure if she's ever had a lead in this finals. Chris, you're hilarious. Chris Brooks says, hey, can you tell Vivian to pay back everyone for the Tornado Open? Thanks.
What? I missed that. I'm answering a question here.
Can you tell Vivian to pay back everyone for the Tornado Open? Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get right on that. That has nothing to do with us.
And good luck with that, Chris.
Yeah.
And you got a good laugh out of everyone there.
I actually feel bad for Vivian.
Yeah, we try to stay away from that subject.
We do.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Melissa is struggling. She's missed more pots in this finals than I've seen her miss in the entire tournament. That's a very confident stroke from Veronique there. Very nicely played. 3 rail position to the 9 ball. And the 9 to the 10. She may have to play the 9 in the long corner unless she wants to play this with heavy inside and try to go above it. Yeah, she chooses to stay below and hits it absolutely perfect. Aaron, I don't think they're shimmed. They are 4 1/4, but they're
cut a little funny.
They're a tight 4 1/4. And so a 2-1 lead for Veronique, and she will be breaking to try to take a 3-1 lead here. Quick shout out to another one of our great sponsors here, Nick's Q Innovation. You can look them up on Facebook, or you can give him a call. His number's on the bottom there. Shoot him a text. He is based out of Calgary area, but you can ship him your cue. He will do the necessary repairs and ship it back.
He is a complete genius when it comes to cue repair.
And Aaron, you hit the nail on the head there. Veronique is a very amazing shot maker. Very amazing. She peers those balls in with the best of them. Well, let's see what her break looks like with the new sticker.
And she tries to come out of her shoes.
And even with the new sticker, that 8-ball hit the exact same point on the horn.
Yep.
So I don't think it was the sticker stopping that ball from going in.
No.
Never forget till everyone's paid. Very good, Chris. Yeah, Aaron, Veronique is so tough. She's battled really, really hard this weekend. Played some fantastic pool. Broke and ran the hill in the first set. One of the most impressive moments of this tournament so far.
And that's a really nice safety shot there from Melissa.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Vero doesn't have any of this ball. She'll need to kick at it. But there's a lot of ways to get safe here when you hit this.
Only thing I want to watch here is when you hit this one ball, you're going to hit on the underside. So you got to watch the scratch down, back down to the bottom left.
In the bottom left, exactly. And she hit this absolutely perfect.
She did.
The kick safety knowledge on this girl is impressive. Yeah, Aaron, you nailed it there too. She's so sweet, you can't even get mad at her.
She is a super nice girl for sure.
And I'm sure Melissa wanted to hate her after she broke and ran that hill in the first set, but they were both smiling and laughing the whole time before the second set started.
Well, you can't take it away from Melissa either. She's a great sport. She's been in this position so many times. She's so highly decorated.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. That's 100% correct. She is very highly decorated. She didn't want to be jacked up over this 3, but 2's nice and close to the hole. The only flaw will be getting shape on the 3 now.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if she can cue in on this cue ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, she can cue in.
Oh, she got just enough around that 3. A little bit fortunate there. If she was tree-topped over it, there was no way to get on the 3. Oh, she's showing a lot of confidence right now.
Dwayne, if your Facebook feed is blurry, just back out and go back in again.
Well, it could have been the connection there for a moment. That'll happen when the connection cuts out. But just hang in there for about 10 seconds and it comes back around. If that doesn't work, then reset. Hit the reset button.
Ooh, the rare open table miss from Veronique.
I actually feel like she might have got distracted there. There was
about a couple of people walking in the room.
Yeah, about 3 people wandering over. They literally just wandered in and wandered back out.
Yes, it is, William. We are live on YouTube as well.
Vero actually got away with it when she missed that 3. I don't think you can pot this. Oh, well done.
Absolutely.
She'll need to come with another big shot here, though. I think she's got to bank this in the top right or just play safe below the 5-7. And she went with just the safe below the 5-7, but she's going to use the 10. That's a really well executed shot.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, if your Facebook is blurry, you can just back out, close it down, and then come back in again. Should correct itself, though. But if not, just back out and come back in.
Oh, I'm surprised she ran into the 6 there. I didn't really think the 6 would come into play.
I can feel the hunger pangs starting to come in. Breakfast was a long time ago for us, Ben.
That's the least of my worries now. I'm really enjoying this. This is...
Well, I didn't say I wasn't enjoying it.
And I didn't say you weren't. But I think it's this is reminiscent of Montreal when we got to watch Karen Corr put on a clinic. And this is really, really enjoyable. Well, she misplayed that. Now she's got a real tough shot on this 6. She might just play safe again here. What a good shot.
Look out, 8-ball.
She's got a nice angle here. Just get up at least to center table. Peered that one. All right, Melissa ties it at 2. And now we have a race to 5 for the title. This is what they're playing for here, folks, along with all the prize money. And it's $3,180 for first prize, $2,120 for second prize. So this match is for a little over $1,000 in prize money. It's a big one. Not to mention the trophy and the pride. Well, successful break that time, but no makeable shot on the 1. Yeah, that trophy is sweet. Great shot there. Really well executed. The trophy's still on the screen. Thank you, Aaron. I was answering a quick message on my phone there and forgot I still had it up there. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Aaron. Had Grant run away there, so on my own for a moment. really good effort. Really good effort off 3 rails there. Hopefully you guys can see it now. So, with ball in hand, Melissa plays the 1 up in the corner. She's got a good look at this 2 with a nice angle. And yes, Erin, very good. Can't be trusted alone. Well, she's come up a little short, or is she perfect here? I think she's perfect. I think she can just roll this or just play a stop shot. She goes with the roll. What kind of angle does she have here, though? I think she's fairly straight. She draws to play the 5 in the top right and lands on an absolute dime. She's straight in. Looking good here. 1 good shape shot required. Give herself a lead here. Nice draw shot. Comes a little short, but this leaves her a nice angle to get back down for the 10. And yes, Dan, I might make that same prediction myself. Although Vero has showed us what she's made of, and she's playing fantastic. A little closer to that side than she would have wanted to be, but she's perfect here. We'll see her deposit this 10 in the bottom right and take a 3-2 lead. Oh my goodness, she dropped her shoulder. She dropped her elbow there. That's what created that miss.
Yeah, let those play out, please.
And she concedes. She concedes the 10 ball. And Veronique is now up 3-2 in this race to 7 in the final set. So another quick shout out to one of our great sponsors, Jacoby Custom Cues. Guys, go check them out online, jacobicustomcues.com. See all their People's Choice Cue of the Year award winners there, such as the Shaka Zulu. Yeah, Gene. Very good. Maybe it was the sticker. And Vero with the big break. She's made a ball. Looks like she's going to get a great shot on the 1 ball here. 2 ball went in on the break, so she'll need to find shape on the 3. And yeah, that's absolutely right, Erin. Neither one of them have many weaknesses in their game. And the weekend's going great. Jarrett, running out of steam for sure. Losing the voice, but this is the final set of the tournament. She's under hit this just a little, but this should be fine. Shape on the 4, which is the ball closest to the bottom right corner. That will be the difficulty here. Possibly go into the 5 here to stop the cue ball. That's really, really well done. And awesome, Aaron. Have you picked up the Jacoby Black yet? Try the carbon fiber? Because let me tell you, if you haven't, you should. It hits amazing. I just started playing with it a few weeks ago. It's the best hitting shaft I've ever played with. So Vero played that with some inside English to try to go off the second rail, but she only just got to the second rail. So this will make getting on the 6 a little tougher. She'll just have to roll this 5 in, take the longer shot on the 6. Ooh, overcut a hair, but still finds the bottom of the pocket. Well, that's right, Aaron. I always thought that too. Don't fix it if it isn't broke, but there's always room for improvement in this game. But I used to be very superstitious that way myself, where I didn't want to switch any equipment because I was playing great. But since I've switched, I've been playing even better. I do recommend at least trying it. At least give it a try. See if you like it. You still have the Frogger. Well, the Frogger is a good jump cue. Gets up and over the ball fairly effortlessly. Nothing wrong with that. Little tidbit about the Frogger is actually made by John Barton, the owner of JB Cases. He made the Frogger and the Tadpole. It was one of his first inventions before he started making cases. Another good shot from Barrow there. She'll need to get some good shape on this 9, though. I don't think it'll go on the side. Not from any good angle. I guess she figured it did because she tried to hold underneath it and she missed the 8 ball. Aaron, that's somewhat true, but definitely there's some shafts out there that make life a lot easier. But you're right in some ways. Can be a bit of a placebo effect. That's, oh my goodness, the 8 ball rattled. Melissa's really struggling. Let's see if Vero can put it on her. Start running away with this. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Brian. Appreciate it. It's been a pleasure having you. That's misplayed. That's misplayed, and the cue ball fell in the bottom of the pocket. Big chance for Melissa to recover from the mistake in the last rack. And yeah, Dave Dolder on the YouTube, you're right, it is extremely difficult to find good help these days. But I have some of the best partners in the business. I'm very lucky. And you're right, that one was supposed to belong to Melissa anyway. So 3-3 here. They're going to take a quick little 2-minute break, run to the washroom, in which case I will flash up another ad or two from some of our great supporters. Mike Burton Home Team,
Okay, we're gonna take a few minutes.
Remax Realty Pros. These guys are the best in the
Who's ahead?
business.
One more each, we'll be tied again.
Go check them out online, guys. You can like their Facebook page, Mike Burton Home Team. And if you're looking at getting a great jump brake cue, this thumper jump brake is absolutely awesome. They say it jumps like an IQ, brakes like a BK Rush. I say it does both way better. Beautiful piece of work, this cue. And John Barton that I was just talking about here with JB Cases. Protection your cue deserves, design you desire. If you're looking at getting your hands on one of those, you can contact us at Q Sports Live. And we can try to get one in whatever design and size you would like. They do come with a lifetime warranty, so it is the last case you'll ever have to buy. JB Cases, guys. And here's a look at what these ladies are playing for. That beautiful trophy there. NAPT does a great job with these trophies. Always super, super high quality. And so while these ladies are just taking a quick break, you guys can just hang around for a minute. They'll be back shortly. And we got a race to 4 for the title now. Tied at 3. It's a barn burner.
Been a great match.
Oh, you and me both, Gary. I want that trophy too. Such a sweet piece of work that one is.
Brian says you guys make it easy to blow off the weekend. Indeed. Welcome to the Q Sports Live addiction. And just curious, we've got 100 and some on Facebook, 100 and some on YouTube. Is there anybody new to Q Sports Live? First time viewers, let us know. If you are a first time viewer, we'll give you a shout out on the stream. Because without you guys, we couldn't do what we do. We got the best viewers in the business, without a doubt. And guys, if you are just tuning in, welcome to it. We are deadlocked 3-3 final set in a race to 7. It is the finals. David Wilson is not a first timer. Anita says gig YGG. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll take that as a first time viewer. First time for Dane, Washington State viewer. Welcome to it, sir. We appreciate you tuning in. And for yourself, perhaps Anita, and anybody else that is new to Q Sports Live, welcome to it. If you want to follow along with us in the future, very, very simple to do. You can go onto our Facebook page, click the like button, or on the YouTube page, hit the subscribe button. By doing so, each and every time that we go live, you'll be notified. You'll have the option to join in on the live stream again. And you'll find it'll be as easy then as what it was today. Pretty point and click easy, no forms to fill out, nothing to pay. We also have roughly 1,700 different live streams in the archive on Facebook. Up north, first timer, South Carolina. Kimberly's in the house. Phil, Edwige, you are definitely not a first time viewer. Decatur, Illinois, first time. Thanks for tuning in, Michael. Charles is first time. Only girls pump each other up between racks. That's the way we like it, Brian. And we are back in action. Melissa makes a ball on the break with a really good look at the one ball. I do believe 2 passes the 9. In fact, I know it does. Just picked my head up out of the computer and looking down the barrel. 2 does pass the 9 into the bottom left. It'll be the 2 to the 3. And leaves herself a really good angle here on this 2 ball. 2 ball down to the bottom left. Nice little draw shot to the right side of the table for the 3 ball into the top right hand corner. Aaron, you've never watched pool before. You have both watched and played. And Tom, I know you're not a first timer. Probably hear cat typing. And the best commentators out there. Wow, thanks, Barbara. We appreciate that for sure. Dirk says, awesome stream as usual. We appreciate all the compliments, guys, for certain. Although we couldn't do it without you. Without you guys, it would be Ben and I sitting here having a conversation with ourselves. And when you sound similar to each other, it's definitely not as entertaining as having you guys sit with us. Aaron says, nah, I'm a nobody. I don't think so.
Oh, Aaron, we know who you are.
Absolutely. I wouldn't quite say that you are a nobody. Not even close to that. I've seen you play.
She didn't get over the ball there. That's a couple times I've seen her do that. Not managed to get over the impeding ball.
Dave, you are not new, of course.
Vero with a good chance to retake the lead here.
Aaron says, you're blowing my hustle.
No, Aaron, we will not explain the rules to you either.
And guys, if you are new to Q Sports Live, there is actually 2 of us. It is not an echo in here. Ben and I do, or have been told that we sound very similar on a microphone.
Oh, Vero crashed into the 9 there.
Yeah, kind of put it in an awkward position. So do you draw under this?
I'm just going to float this in and stay above it, I think.
And she does do it that way.
Wow. She's peering these balls in.
Only to perfection, I might add.
Yeah, I don't even know if the horn comes into play here. I think it's just far enough past.
Lloyd says I'm new and used. A for effort though, Lloyd.
Thank you for tuning in. Hey, 73R.
I think Vero has this table figured out.
Definitely. Most definitely. This for a 4-3 lead. She's bumping them in. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Hitting them well. don't forget, guys, we do have the Jacoby Black. We do get a special deal on these shafts. If you are looking to get your hands on one, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you, or Ben will get back to you. We'll let you know how you can get your hands on one. Phenomenal hitting shaft. I know Ben's going to be humble, but I watched Ben. He didn't start playing till after Vegas, after VNEA to be specific. And I was in the pool hall, a week ago when you were there? And just being crazy good using that Jacoby Black.
Well, maybe you can talk Erin into it. She says she's been playing with a Jacoby for 7 years, but she won't change because it's not broke and she won't fix it.
That's what Ben thought before he switched with the twig that he was using to the Bob Danielson and now to the Jacoby Black. And I'm pretty sure Ben would more than admit the change in his game has been phenomenal.
Uh-oh, look out, cue ball.
Very, very unfortunate to get kicked twice.
Well, she made a bunch of balls there. I think she made 3. 3 if you include the cue ball. I think I said 17 years, but it was 15 years. I was a little off. I was so close, though. I knew it was a long time. But you definitely need to at least try it. Oh, since you were 17. Very good.
And we all know Aaron's only 19 right now.
So this is an absolute must-get-out table for Melissa here. She
Absolutely.
cannot afford to go down 5-3.
A massive game for both ladies.
Taking the thinner cut, which is fine because she needs angle to get on the 6 anyway. She'll need to avoid a little bit of traffic here, being the 10 ball. Running English, 2 rails, needs to get to the 3rd rail near the 7 ball here.
She hit that perfect.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot.
Nice little draw off the top rail.
Yeah, just that little siding. It's a perfect shot. We'll see if she goes 3 rails here. These ladies like to play the shot with low outside and just go back and forth. She's going to do just that.
Dan, I actually did answer you there. You said you were looking for the 5/16/14 piloted. It is definitely available. 5/16/14 joint.
Send a message to the Q Sports Live page or shoot us an email, qsportslive@gmail.com. We'll make sure we get that ordered for you.
Really nice shot there.
Oh, these ladies are just trading blows.
Oh, they are lighting it up. And if you're so inclined, guys, help us out. Smash that share button. These ladies deserve a massive audience. We've got roughly 300 people watching these ladies play between Facebook and YouTube. I think that needs to be north of 500. I would agree, Aaron.
Another one of our great advertisers here, the Sure Shot Billiard site. Check them out online, sureshotbilliardsite.com. Use the promo code CSL Pool, all caps, to get 10% off your order. Melissa's a gunner, and gunners gun. Very good, Gary.
I like it. Yeah, no problems, Dan. It's actually easier if you send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page. Just send us a message and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know exactly how you can get your hands on that.
Tiebreak here at 4-4. Race to 3 for the title.
Ooh,
Very nearly lost the cue ball on the side.
absolutely got a little flirtatious.
She's made a couple of balls.
Yes.
No available pocketing shot on this one ball. She'll need to find a safe here.
So you're going to chip off the right side of 1 and hide the cue ball behind the 3?
If I'm super, super brave. But I think as long as you get the one ball right, which she did.
And she is sitting behind
That's a great
that
shot.
3 ball as well.
That is a really, really good shot she played there.
Indeed, Vanessa, another Hill thriller would be fabulous to see.
Lloyd, the next broadcast for us will be July 5th to the 7th. The Stampede Bar Box Open in Calgary, Alberta at the Hidden Spot.
One of our favorite events, or at least one of my favorites. And if you've never been to Calgary through the Stampede week, you gotta put that on the bucket list. You come down, you play, what a great hit.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
Play the Stampede Bar Box, and then you stick around for the rest of the week and you party with the rest of Calgary at the Calgary Stampede.
If you guys aren't sure what the Calgary Stampede is, it's an exhibition and show. Also have a big rodeo.
It's just a big party.
It's one of the funnest times of the year in Calgary. If you've never checked it out, definitely worth looking into. This is a great shot from Melissa there.
Yeah, really well done.
The 4 ball's right next to the 6 near the side. Between the 10 and the 6 is the 4 ball.
She made that shot look really easy. And it really wasn't. It's not that easy to control like that.
No, Michael, we're not even sure what tournament you're referring to.
Mm-hmm.
Lopez and Murray.
But congratulations to Lopez and Murray.
Very good. They won it.
Yeah,
We're not sure what
they won.
Not sure what they won, but they won something.
They did.
Good shot from Melissa there. Played the corner instead of the side. That way she didn't have to slow roll it, and she keeps a good angle on the 7 to get to the 8.
Oh, Aaron, you just come up for both.
Oh, tennis in England is what Michael's talking about there. As much as I love tennis, Michael, I had no clue what you were talking about because we're watching pool.
Oh, Brian, you know it. Pools, then Cowboys sounds like a real bad hangover. And it's not just some of the city. It's the entire city pretty much shuts down and just parties for 10 days straight.
I think Melissa wanted to hit that with a bit of draw, and she hit it with just stun. I don't see it being a problem. All she needs to do is pocket the 9, 10s nice and close to the side. Multitasking. There you go, Michael.
Oh, she hit that really well. She'll be good for the bottom left corner.
Definitely not the shape she intended, but
no, she wanted bottom right, I'm sure.
this will work. This will work just fine.
That will do, Captain. Perfect.
And 5-4, Melissa.
Really important game right there. That was a really important game, and I think, I don't know, Veronique and her trading blows back and forth. I was going to try to make a prediction, but I can't. They're just trading blows back and forth.
And Scott, we are not there for the not World Pool Championships. The BCA is don't believe it's called the World Pool Championships, but we know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all done through CSI.
Yeah, there you go, David. Play a little Cowboys and Indians when you come on down. But Grant and I are the farthest thing from Cowboys.
Yeah.
We're city folk. Big break for Vero here. She needs to come with a big one here. She doesn't want to go down 6-4.
Well, it'd be really awesome to see her break and run this one. John says, I think Hill again. It definitely has the makings of Hill.
We'd love to see Hill again. Maximum amount of excitement. She keeps losing that cue ball towards the side. Oh, she's
And
come
she's
up dry.
left a shot on the one ball.
Yeah, I think it's a 1-5 combination. I feel like the 5 is just a little too deep to squeak the 1 by it. So she'll have to control where the 1 ball ends up when she plays the combination. A big opportunity for her to get on the hill here. The 2 ball is a little tough. It's just above the 10. Near the rack spot is the 2. It doesn't really have a good available pocket other than the side pockets.
Oh, no.
Well overcut. She wasn't getting a good look at that 1 ball from there anyway. If the 5 did happen to fall.
And I think we'll see Vero play a chip safe off the bottom side as we look at the table of the 1 ball. Send the cue ball down behind the pack.
Well done. This'll do. She's right behind the 6. Full ball coverage on the 1, I believe. I don't think Melissa can see the left edge of the 1 here. So she'll need to find a kick shot, and that 9 is in a menacing position.
It really is, but she can go 2 rails here, and these ladies have been kicking like monsters. So I fully would suspect her to hit this.
She might just masse to try to get the edge here.
Yes.
Now she's looking at the 2 rail hit. But this is actually really tight by the 9, even the 2 rail. Extremely tight. I think I liked her first option, which was the little baby masse, just to get the edge of the 1 here.
Oh, she hit that really well.
Yeah, that's a
That's
really
a great
good shot.
hit. Even though she didn't get completely safe, that was a really tough hit.
Yeah, she got containing safe here. There's no available pot on for this 1 ball. So Vero will have to find another safe, which might be try to super thin this 1. Send the cue ball down below the 8-3-10. You gotta make sure you hit this real thin though. So she played the 1 controlled and tried to get the cue ball behind the 7, but did not successfully do it, and she bumped the 2 in the open. So now
This could very well put Melissa on the hill.
it'll just be a matter of if the 3 passes the 8 into the bottom right, which I'm surprised she didn't get over and look at before she shot this 1 ball.
Oh, wow.
How tight are those pockets? I thought she hit that perfect.
I did too.
And she says it is indeed frozen, so you can't just kick 1 rail and roll onto this. You need to get a rail after, which will make life a little bit tougher.
Can she go off that left side rail? A little bit of right-hand spin to try and straighten that out. Maybe kick it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, the only issue is these tables tend to not want to straighten that out. So she didn't get a rail after contact there. That's going to be ball in hand. Maybe no, she's replaying it in her mind now. I don't think it matters.
She's just going to shoot it.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. She might have just taken ball in hand and put it there anyway, so no harm, no foul. But because that one was frozen, she did not get a rail after. So she's going to get the bridge out here, try to draw this ball back near where the cue ball is right now would be ideal. The 4 is right next to this 2 ball here. So she doesn't need to get
she
perfect.
does that so well.
Yeah, she plays the draw shot really well. And that's a testament to her follow through. A lot of players jab at that, and she follows through really well. Yeah, Matt, 7-4 still in play for you. Your prediction could still come true. She can get out here. She's going to be on the hill. Not much stopping her here. 5's in the jaws. 6 to the 7 will be the key shot.
We've seen these balls come off a little bit live at times. She controlled that really well.
And I think the handful of times I have seen that come off live has been when they've just caught it just that hair too thin when they're trying to play it with siding, and then they catch it sort of on a different angle than what they'd intended. She controlled that absolutely perfect. She controlled this really well too. She's going to have the inside out angle to get on the 8. She can go all the way to the rail top if she needs to, which seems to be the way she likes to play these shots. Just like this. Nice power stroke there. Now
that definitely works in her favor. She has a great power stroke.
Now the 9 to the 10 is no walk in the park. She'll need to get relatively close to this 9 with a good angle. And once again, she's going to use the rail to get closer.
Uh-oh, look out.
Yeah, she's misjudged the siding there. So now she needs to watch the right-hand side, and she needs to go 2 rails and shoot the 10 in the bottom right.
Nice smooth stroke here.
Yeah, she might get away with it. Oh, very nearly got away with it. So big chance for Vero to get this to 5-5 when it looked like she was going to be down 6-4.
Big game. They've all been big games. These ladies are just trading blows.
Awesome, David. Great shot.
Really nice. Very well done.
Better to overhit that than underhit it. And she hit it perfect. So this for 5-5. Make it a race to 2. This is maximum amount of excitement coming up here. Oh no. Oh, wow.
Used the entire pocket.
That ball has not been going in on that angle very often. I think she got away with it there.
I do too.
But she's playing jam up.
Nice segue, sir.
Kind of like Johnny Mora. He plays jam up too.
Kind of does. He's a good rep for that Jam Up apparel company and Q Sports Live as well.
Yeah, we're super happy to have John as a Q Sports Live representative. Not only a really good player, but a great human being as well.
Oh, he really is. Super, super nice guy.
Yeah, just a super guy. And very humble. You'll never hear him, saying bad about anyone or to the left-hand side of the table and take the cut on the 2. It's relatively close to the pocket. Yeah, she doesn't like it. She might have to jack up here and draw. No, she's got just that hair of angle, I think. She's going to punch this.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Get off the rail, though.
She's got such a big stroke for that shot. And yeah, you're right, Brian. That ball has stayed up all weekend except for that shot.
Yeah. That one, it did not.
Torsten 120, that could be a pretty strong prediction. He says Mel's going to break and run this. It's looking pretty true. A little further away from this 3 than she would have liked, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem here.
Wow. She's got such a great power stroke.
Yeah, she hits it with the best of them. She's going to need to come with another one here. She needs to power through this with top.
And just watch out for that 6 ball.
Yeah, make sure the 6 doesn't come into play here. Oh, it's going to be very close.
It is going to be really close.
I think she just got there. No, she's playing rail first. She didn't get there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I still think she makes this ball, but... No.
Just the thin touch.
And she's probably going to think that that might be her last shot. With how Vero finished off the last match.
It very well could be.
If she can get out here and get it to 6-5 up, she'll be breaking to win the tournament.
And you gotta love the heart that these ladies are showing. Nobody's wanting to give up an inch. One gets down by 1 rack, the other one comes back, the other one takes the lead, the other one comes back again.
It's been a super impressive show of heart.
Oh, what a shot.
Nice. Very
What
nice.
a shot.
Gets nice and close. Rich S, if it went blurry there for a minute, just hang out for a sec. It'll resolve itself. Should be okay now.
Gets really nice and close to the work.
Straight in on the 10 to get herself on the hill.
What a performance by these ladies. This is what we've kind of come to expect when we go to the NAPT events. These ladies know how to bring the heat.
She's on the hill, folks. One more for the title.
For the double dip.
And for this sweet piece of hardware. All the cheese and all the pride. Biggest break of her tournament so far. Possibly of her entire pool career, this break right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now that's 6 games by Super Big Bad Man's count that Melissa's mostly handed to Veronique, but she's played fantastic to clean up the balls and punish her when she's missed.
Yeah, and that's, excuse me, that's definitely part of it. As much as Melissa's kind of missed at some key times, Veronique had to be the one to clean it up, make her pay.
She's going to run to the washroom. They're just going to take a quick break, so I'm going to run and use the washroom as well.
Absolutely.
Be right back, guys.
And I don't know about everybody else, but this could be another hill-hill match. The difference being is if this does go hill-hill, it will be Melissa with the break and not Veronique this time. Absolutely, Brian. You and me both, and we've kind of come to expect it. And even on the Tier 2, I think it was, when we were in Phoenix, and Bethany Sykes put on an absolute clinic. And it seems to be that with the NAPT, brings out the best in the ladies. So we will not be at the CPA APA World Championships in Vegas then from August 8th to 17th. Unfortunately not, Scott. doesn't have to double dip her share, and this is already second set. Melissa had the hot seat, and Veronique won set number 1. It was Hill, and Veronique got up and broke and ran out in set number 1. So this is now set number 2. Great job on the commentary today. Well, thank you, Torsten. And who made the trophy? That's mighty fine. I'm not sure who made it, but all of that credit can go to Adrienne Beach. She is the president of the NAPT. She is the one that finds the hardware, and as Brian alluded to, she has some pretty elaborate taste, because I'll tell you, the hardware is phenomenal. Great looking trophy. No troubles at all, Sharon. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, we are watching the NAPT West Coast Challenge here in Sacramento, California, broadcasting out of Hard Times Billiards. This is now the second set of the finals. Melissa had the hot seat. Veronique beat Melissa in the first set. We are now 6-5 in set number 2 in a race to 7. And these two ladies are putting on an absolute display of talent, trading blows back and forth. It has been an absolute treat to watch. And we at Q Sports Live, we are big fans of the NAPT and what they stand for. I've mentioned that earlier in the broadcast, that from the first conversation that I had with Adrienne and what her goals were as far as adding structure into the sport, which I think is drastically needed. We want to be able to support the NAPT and what their goals and focuses are. We want to be a part of that, without a doubt. And we are back. Veronique at the table. And wouldn't it be a time for her to break and run again? First things first, she will need a ball on the break. Doesn't look like she's getting it. She made a ball, but not the right ball. So absolute wide open spaces for Melissa to get this game hill. 1, 2, 3, 4 is sitting there, 4 to the 5. So it's going to be the 4 to the 5 that should be your game-winning shot. And even that is not that difficult. Going to have to use the rest here. What do we think the percentages of the players that double dip? I think it's a higher percentage to say that typically in a double dip scenario that the winner of the B side typically will win set number 1 in the double dip, because they are fresh off a match. They've got their confidence coming off of a win, whereas the A side winner has kind of been sitting around waiting for everybody to kind of catch up. And even though they do get to kind of hit some balls around, it's nothing like being in a match. Oh, is she going to do the 5-10?
She sure is.
She absolutely is. 5-10 combo to make this hill hit.
Wow. This doesn't get any more exciting.
How many on YouTube, Steph is asking? 132, so just over 300 people. I think this needs to get up to 500. So if everybody out there, help us out, smash that share button.
Give it one more share for us, guys. Oh, no.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, 5 ends up in a very, very good spot for Veronique. Could this really go with the double dip from Veronique?
Well, the only thing stopping her now is herself.
Absolutely wide open spaces.
The 7 to the 8 is fairly easy because she can roll through the 7, play the 8 in the side. Just needs a good angle on the 6.
One good shot. She definitely gets there. She's got angle on that 6 to come back and float perfect for the 7 to the top right-hand corner.
She has the option now if she wants to go forward with inside English or if she wants to punch it, and I like going forward here.
I do too. Problem is I have the same top drawer taste.
Oh.
Having Adrienne is my testament to that. Absolutely.
She had great angle to just go one rail across, and she's got perfect, and now we'll see if she just floats this in and plays the 8 in the side or plays a soft draw. She looks
I think you gotta go forward here.
Yeah. She plays this draw shot so well. This should work. Yeah, she's going forward. I like that. That's
So do I.
the less risky play.
You
She's
bet.
perfect here, folks. This is it. One good shape shot on the 9, and this tournament is all but over.
What a display of talent put on by both of these ladies.
And yes, Junior, there's some big prize money here too. Not just, oh no.
She just bent down and shot it.
I think the nerves got the better of her there, thinking about the
Oh, for
trophy
sure.
and
Yeah,
the prize
she
money.
just shook out the nerves right there.
And
Wow.
Junior, first place is $3,180. Second place is $2,120. They're playing for over $1,000 in difference.
Melissa's got to come with a good shot here too.
Yeah, that 9 will pass the 10 in the top left, and we're going to see hill for all the marbles. Well.
Look at that change of events. It changed hands twice there.
This is it.
So it's like deja vu all over again.
Wow.
Hill. Once again, players. Once again, players. It is 2 extensions each.
This is what they're playing for, folks. Not only this trophy, but the prize money, and more important, the pride.
This time,
Absolutely.
everybody, I can guarantee you there is not another round.
You can
Wow.
hear Chris in the background there. That is the tournament director. He has ran all of the NAPT events. Does a phenomenal job.
I wish there was a bigger crowd. You deserve a bigger crowd. Online, they're all clapping, I guarantee you.
Absolutely. Well over 300 online.
This is it. One rack for all the marbles, and unlike the first set, it's going to be Melissa to break hill. You know what I love about Veronique? Even though she missed that 8, she's not sweating it. She just said, I love this game. But, I mean, if I was her, I would be devastated right now.
But you can't. I don't think she has anything that says devastation to her.
Oh, look at this break. Oh my goodness, she came with a big one when she needed it most. But the 2 is stopped in a weird spot.
Yeah, they kind of exploded apart and then went back together there.
And she's got a real good shot on this 1 ball, where she can do whatever she likes to get on the 2. She can run into it if she likes. She can try to hold it if it does pass in the bottom right.
And I think she who holds her nerves the best in this game will be victorious.
Oh my god, if you're not nervous here, you're a robot.
Yeah, you're not human.
And Michael, $3,180 for first, $2,120 for second.
They're playing for just over $1,000 in this single match. Oh, the double horn out. Oh my gosh, it makes a couple of balls.
Do you put her back in here?
No, I don't.
So do you chip the left side of this, or do you try to cut it in?
What am I shooting at next? 3-ball?
The 3-ball next.
Yeah, I'm cutting it in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to cut this in too, and that's what she's gotten over and looked at.
Yeah, I think I'm cutting it in. It takes me naturally into the 3, or good position for the 3. And if I miss, I'm hoping I miss on the pro side.
Overcut it, if anything, yes.
Oh, without a doubt, Brian. I want that trophy.
Oh
Look
my
at
goodness,
this.
what
Look
a
at
stinking
this.
shot.
Look out, 10-ball.
Now she's perfect.
Wow.
Unbelievable shot under the maximum amount of pressure.
She brought it.
Wow. After she missed the 8 in the last game, how big is that shot?
That's huge.
Oh, everything lays so nice here too. And once again, the only thing stopping her is herself. Melissa can't stop her now.
What a shot. What a shot. She brings the biggest shot at the biggest moment and nails it.
Like Dave said, holy Q-stick, Batman. This is some good stuff.
Absolutely, David.
Oh, Brittany in the house, just in time.
Absolutely.
And she takes her second extension there. They do get 2 each in the final frame. Just gonna roll this ball in. Oh, she's overhit it.
She did overhit it by quite a bit.
Adrenaline again. It's so easy to do with adrenaline.
I think she's going to cut this into the side pocket now.
Yeah.
She's too far gone.
It's that, or she just chips it and plays safe below the 7, which I actually don't mind here. But she's going to try to kick down the front door.
I love it. Oh.
She hit that really good. I'm not sure how that didn't go in.
Amazing. I think you hit the nail on the head from day one when you said the pockets were cut just a little funny.
They are just a hair funny, which is great. I know
totally.
as a player, I love the way these tables play.
This has gone back and forth, back and forth.
So does Melissa risk playing the combo? I don't think
No,
so.
I think she's going to try to find the safe.
I think it's banked the 5 all the way up table.
I agree. Split the window.
And this is smart because even if she gets it wrong, which she didn't,
She hit that perfect.
that is such a good shot under the circumstances.
Wow.
Really
I'll
impressive.
tell you what, I need to sign up for lessons from these ladies.
Especially safety lessons from
Yeah.
Melissa. She's played so many great safeties in this tournament.
She called the corner.
I don't like going this way. I like going 2 rails and kicking the 5 towards the side.
I do too, because if you miss, you can put it back down in traffic.
Exactly. Great hit.
Does she leave the distance? Oh, is she going to wire up that 510?
I don't know about wired. This is very, very tough from that distance. I don't know if you
And
can
it's
risk
not-
playing that.
No, it's not even in line.
I think we'll see her play the same shot again. Bank the 5 up table and just leave distance here.
Pockets are cut funny. They're a little bit tight. They've been spitting balls out all weekend.
The horns are just turned in a little bit funny, where it makes them play very, very tight.
So she's going to kind of do the same type of shot here.
Oh my goodness.
My God,
What a
no.
shot.
Why not just shoot the eyes off the back cut and get perfect shape?
What a shot. And no, Junior, this is not a diamond. This is a gold crown 3.
from Melissa right there.
She only needs to play one more good shot.
Yeah. All my energy, all my everything is going into this shot.
It wiped its feet.
Wiped its feet on the way through. But Melissa is looking very good here.
This is it. One good shape shot, and this tournament is over. Doesn't want to overhit it. Oh, she's going to have a tester.
Oh, wow.
She's going to have a bit of a tester.
It's going to come down to this shot.
Wow, nobody move. Nobody breathe. Everyone hold your breath.
Yeah, we have over 350 people between Facebook and YouTube. Everybody, you need to hold your breath here. In the heart it goes, and finally the celebration jump from Melissa. Melissa Herndon, guys, taking it down.
My goodness.
What a time to bring the shots.
Congratulations to both these ladies.
So well done. So very well done. So Karen's asked, what am I going to do when this tournament is over? Anything else coming up? We have the Stampede Bar Box is next for Q Sports Live. That'll happen July 5 to 7 back in Calgary. What an amazing event, man. What a weekend. What a treat to be a part of this NAPT West Coast Challenge again.
This is the coolest place in town.
It has been amazing all weekend long. Gotta thank the NAPT. I've gotta say a special thank you to Hard Times Billiards.
Oscar and Desiree Dominguez. What a
Absolutely
room.
Amazing. And the biggest thanks and congratulations, of course, going out to everybody here that tuned in, stuck with us all weekend. What an event. What a treat. As always with the NAPT, these ladies bring the heat. They know how to play this game.
Awesome, awesome pool. That is super, super impressive.
Yeah.
And that was a real treat for us to have the best seat in the house to watch that.
Absolutely unbelievable, guys. So that is it. I almost want to say, how does that come? Wah, it's over.
It's over. Mommy.
Mommy, it's over.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in this weekend. We really appreciate you guys. Congrats to all the players. And good night, all. We'll see you in a couple weeks in Calgary.
We will be there bringing you all the action. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. On behalf of myself, Ben Francis, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, thanks for hanging out with us all weekend. Make sure you've gone onto our Facebook page or the YouTube channel. Click the like or subscribe button so that when we do come back in a couple of weeks from now, you'll be notified. And you can join us again then. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you back here in a couple of weeks. Have a great evening.